I actually have a topic that I just came up off the top of my
Wait,
head.
you have
I gave you a song. I gave you
but
a
then,
song. I said.
Sorry. Not you.
I'm just waiting.
I'm waiting for Bo.
Yeah.
He said something. And then
Yeah,
What'd you say?
Home invasions,
We'll
bro.
find out today.
About the great bear boxing match.
I'm on the edge of my seat, Christopher.
Bringing you exciting entertainment.
Sweating with anticipation to see how the government
Riveting
fucks us tonight on
to your
Riveting
seat.
Six.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing out there? Welcome to another awesome edition of Grim 86 Freedom First Podcast, episode
54!
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes! Fucking awesome.
We are
I have
back
a burning
with
in my
another-
loins of freedom right now.
We have another exciting episode, like I
Yes.
said, broadcasting from the command center
Yeah.
deep in behind enemy lines, right?
Yeah, you sounded not motivated.
No.
Deep, hard,
Hard and deep.
penetrating.
Penetrated.
Behind enemy
Moist.
lines.
Behind the
Yeah, we're
moist
deep
enemy
behind
lines
enemy
in
lines.
California.
Yes, there we go. All right, I'm Johnny Doe.
Mr. Danger, AA Ron.
Chris?
Bo.
There we go. All right. Guys, have a good week?
Yes, we did.
Fuck yeah. We had a good live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
I was trying to
Chris,
talk
was
about
that
fucking sword fighting, but whatever. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, we will.
Just want to bring that up.
Was
I'm
that
a little
your
hurt.
first time on the live stream, Chris, or
Second.
Yeah, I was on.
Second.
second
yeah,
time?
The Garlic
We did the
Festival
Garlic
one.
Festival
Yeah,
special.
yeah.
Remember? You were
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's right. That was a good one. It was
You
a
were
full
there?
house.
Oh,
It was a full
yeah.
one. He's all, you were there.
Totally forgot
The
that.
5-seater one. You guys had to share a mic.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that
Aaron
one.
was telling us that he got to watch Sticks and Stones.
Dude.
So
Dude.
Yeah. And
Dude.
you dug it, right? You enjoyed
Dude.
it. And
I fucking...
and I have to say real quick, I apologize. My voice is fucking thrown out because I keep yelling like an idiot. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, go
Here
ahead.
it is. I thought that was the best piece of...
Stand up.
Of entertainment that came out of anything in a while.
Yeah, for a long
That's
time.
anything. Honestly, Dave Chappelle, dude, fucking from the beginning to the end, fucking hardcore, dude.
He didn't give a
Fucking
fuck.
He
you know?
reminded me more of like a Doug Stanhope style. I don't know if you watch him, but like we were talking about that. He just had more of that like commentary on like society in a
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
It was a little different
To me-
than he's done before.
to me, he was like a really dark George Carlin. You know what I mean? As soon as he
It was
came
like
out,
a
he's
breath
like,
of fresh air.
yeah, I mean, his impressions. I mean, within the first few minutes, his impressions. It was like, what's this? The Constitution. It was like, okay, that's funny,
Yeah,
but the
I
whole
feel like he was trying to conjure
Well,
Spirits?
Carlin.
I think
Oh,
that
yeah.
the funniest thing
Yeah.
is right in the beginning, like he's like making these jokes and like see if you recognize this person.
that, dude, that's what I was talking about. And this is
Everybody
my
says-
impersonation.
Everybody says Trump, and he's like, nope, it's
That's
you guys.
fuck-
Johnson.
Commentary was really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think.
know?
Except for his shotgun talk. I bring it up every time.
Yeah.
Fake news, bro. Don't listen to what he says about that.
I don't, dude. Honestly, I don't think Dave Chappelle operates.
No,
So I mean,
yeah.
I don't think we could really.
I
put
like
that,
it. Yeah.
I don't
if
think
you're listening to him for gun
DC
talk,
operate.
yeah.
Nah,
no,
dude.
no.
I'm not gonna listen to fucking.
That's probably just some
I mean, there's
old,
better
like,
people to listen
bad
to than Dave
advice he
Chappelle.
They
got
call
a
it
long
old
time
white's
ago.
tail.
Yeah.
Old white's tail.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how they say it.
Yeah.
It's just bad advice.
But I mean, he was
Sure.
right. He's like, hey, dude,
But
I need
everything
a
else is
fucking
great.
gun.
Everything
I need a
else is
gun.
great, right?
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
else
yeah,
is
yeah.
great. And it wasn't the fact about the gun thing necessarily. It was just the way tactically he was talking. Other than
Dude,
that,
just the whole thing. I mean,
other
the
than that
way
was
that
great.
the abortion talk. I mean, I think he was
Yeah.
pretty much spot on. He's all, dude. I mean, if you could sit, dude, travel ball. How much is travel ball?
Oh,
A
that
lot.
shit's expensive.
Yeah.
What
It's
is it?
fucking
Wait, what is
expensive.
this? I don't.
Traveling
Tra-
baseball
Travel
team.
sports,
Travel
travel
ball.
whatever, travel ball.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit's
Sports
expensive.
ball. I
Sports
get
ball.
it.
The
now.
sports ball,
Traveling
I
sports
get
ball.
it. Sure.
dude,
Bowling-
it's
bowling's
expensive. I gotta
weird.
pay.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, so like for me, like my take on the stand up, it was great. It was awesome. I liked his commentary on the things he was
Right,
talking about. I
right.
liked the car ride. That was awesome. We talked about that on the last episode. Me and Chris did. I thought it was great, but at the same time, it's like the topics that everyone's like all excited. Just this is
Yeah.
me. The topics that everyone's talking about. It's like, okay, we're talking about sex again. We're talking about it's like fucking all the SJW
Yeah,
kind of
it's
shit.
like
I don't care,
The-
bro.
The most controversial.
Yeah.
You
I want
can-
freedom,
you can
bro.
talk about.
I want
Yeah.
guns.
That's
I
what
want freedom. I want hookers.
I mean,
I want
he had a good.
I want everything.
like that's what I want. You know,
that
I
you
mean, I
should
want to
talk
talk about.
about.
Not necessarily that
He
I
had
want.
a really good
That's
point though that
debatable,
there's
but-
a certain group that I will not name, but
Are you
that
talking about the alphabet community?
There's always
Yeah,
a
we
group.
already talked
though,
about
man.
this
Yeah,
on our
you
last
know,
podcast.
Always a group though. If it's not that
You know,
group,
it's
it'll
the-
be another group fighting for privilege.
Well, no. The
you know?
point he made is that they think they're above being made fun of in comedy. and
But
shit.
all
Like, you
these-
can't say anything about them.
But I mean,
When
at
you
one
can
point,
when
all
you can
these
joke
groups
about
are
every
like
other
that.
group but them.
Shout out to Bailey J. What up, girl? It's my girl.
Yeah, we'll just leave it to Bailey J.
Sure. All
Yeah.
right. So what else you guys got? What else is going on?
So I will switch over here because we got some shit that's actually kind of scary.
So I just meant like, do you guys have anything else you
Oh,
want to talk
sorry,
about
my
before we
bad.
jump into the topics? Do you guys
Wow.
have anything? Like sword fighting or something cool? I mean, I'm just
I
I'm
mean,
just-
that is in our notes.
sure. I'm
Johnny.
just saying, bro. Like, do we have other things? Doesn't have to be that now.
Oh,
But I'm just saying, like things like that.
Yeah.
You know, like kung fu,
yeah, like topics,
or maybe
shit
like,
we
I mean,
talk
Chinese
about.
checkers. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, do we have something?
Do you have anything
Like-
written on your notepad, Chris?
Yeah, I do.
Do you
Sword-
have any cool,
sword fighting?
any randomness?
I didn't bring a notepad, but
But I didn't ask that. I asked, do you have any randomness that you want to? Not really.
No.
not really randomness. No,
Okay, just checking.
it's hot. Hey, it's been hot as fuck
It has
over
been
here, but
fucking
you
Oh
know
yeah,
what?
hell
Fuck.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not really
yeah,
that
yeah.
random.
Sweating the balls off last.
This happens when you're over
Oh,
here in
yesterday,
Satan's
yeah.
asshole, California,
Yep.
sweating all the bullshit.
Actually,
because you know
I
it's
say
coming for you.
Bakersfield is California's asshole.
Oh, it is.
That's what
You
I
know
say.
what? Yeah,
That's
It
what I
is.
It's hot. It's hot there.
It's hot
Yeah,
as
that's
balls.
why.
It's fucking,
it's hot.
Hot
there.
as balls.
yeah, Bakersfield. That's what we were talking about.
Bakersfield's weird.
Geography's weird.
Sure, a lot of meth there. All right, guys. So go ahead and go bring up whatever you're gonna bring up.
Okay. So there's a plan, I guess the government's coming up with in all their infinite wisdom to use
Okay.
Fitbit and other,
What is a Fitbit, Bo?
So it tracks your steps, your health, all that. You know,
It's
like-
what is it though?
it's a little device you wear on your wrist.
Oh, okay, got you.
Also, they have like
Technology's
yeah.
weird.
Basically, they want to collect data from a suite of smart devices,
Oh, okay.
and
So they're basically monitoring you everywhere with Trump
Yeah.
watching you, according to this picture.
yes, and it says collect.
That doesn't sound like freedom at all.
That
Well,
sounds
no,
hideous.
It sounds more like 1984.
Sure.
So they
Nice.
have a new, I guess, agency called HARPA.
Oh yeah.
Herpa?
You guys-
HARPA, like DARPA, but
Mhm.
HARPA.
Read
Now,
the terms.
what I don't get about this though is like, what is the difference between that and the phone? Like, what I don't understand
I'm
why
not
they're
sh-
saying Fitbit.
I don't.
because I
honestly,
think
I'm
it
not
has
sure.
something to do with the
I would love to understand the story because
being-
I feel like it's not being
being
explained.
close to
I don't
your
know what it
skin.
is.
I don't
It has
either.
a sensor that's, on your skin. Basically, is what it is.
Well,
Your heart rate, anything else.
So
like that,
Aaron
blood
said earlier, it's
pressure.
like, is this supposed to be like a mood ring or what? Like, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I'm straight move.
it doesn't make sense.
But I mean,
I-
here it is. I mean, I have an Apple Watch. I didn't wear it today. I don't like to wear it all the time, but
Right.
it tracks
I
your
think the
fucking
technology
your
in it's
movement.
different,
It
though,
tra-
right?
it tracks your heartbeat. It tracks your fucking your breathing. Because I mean, I'll have the little thing breathe, and I'm like, "Nigga,
But
I'm
how does
breathing."
that predict a fucking goddamn
Exactly.
shooter? That's my point.
Well, it probably reads your energy. That's what I was saying. Like
Like a
okay,
mood
How
ring.
would that
so
predict it? I don't get it though.
Your
Like that
energy?
doesn't-
like Aaron was saying,
Yeah.
a mood ring.
That's what I say. I was cracking
yeah.
up.
So if it's next to your skin, it could read the kinetic energy. That's
I was
coming
just
off
putting
of
this motherfucker on my dick for the government to watch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember we were talking
Fuck
about
yeah,
stroke
bro.
counts.
Fuck yeah.
Well, here's another thing. I guess
No-
it says
no
that-
more
Track my
I
dick.
wonder
more
if that
stroke counts.
if the pedometer in your iWatch fucking actually clocks in your strokes per minute.
Possibly, man.
You know what? I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, would that sit there and fuck up the machine if you're like,
Maybe.
oh,
So
I
this-
walk 3
so
miles
this
a day, and
thing
it's
is
like I got some
reading,
extra steps.
reading your energy, possibly, and
Well, this I don't know. This
This makes no fucking sense.
Well, let me
Go for it, Bo.
go here.
What
so,
are-
Let Bo try to explain this.
so it's saying it would use an artificial intelligence to create a sensor suite to flag mental changes that make violence more likely. So maybe they're going to be tracking your steps, your heart rate, your blood pressure, all that shit, and like seeing deviations maybe.
This
And
makes
I
no
mean-
fucking sense.
Is it going to be like the whole race car in the red? Sitting
So
out
someone
like,
that's
oh,
always
this guy's in the red.
fucking
Yeah, maybe that's
So wait, so like
possible.
someone that's sad a lot or someone that's mad a lot, they're gonna start just saying, "Oh, you get arrested because you might be a fucking
it's just a red flag
fucking
bullshit.
stupid."
Yeah, it's just a red
So I'm
flag.
saying this doesn't make any sense at all, because there's a lot of people that are emo and shit. Like, And then obviously it would.
Well, it's our
you're searching-
society.
Okay,
Everyone's
here we
fucking
go.
emo, dude.
Well, then somebody would analyze the data, and or even an algorithm would
Exactly.
flag you as a.
Well, I get
as a
all that.
potential
I'm just
shooter.
saying, how does the fucking Fitbit come into it?
Well, this is what that's
Just
what this.
more
Actually,
marketing
let me
for
read
fucking-
this. This is what
more
this person
marketing.
is actually saying.
status.
The proposed data collection goes beyond absurdity when they mention the desire to collect Fitbit data. Yeah. I am unaware of any study linking walking to too much and committing mass murder.
See, that was my point.
As for the other technologies, what are these people expecting? Alexa, tell me the best way to kill a lot of people really quickly.
Yeah, and that would be
You
just
know?
what they're collecting off
Yeah.
of your phone anyways. That's why I was saying, what's the difference? Like, I don't get it.
I don't
So
know.
now your private thoughts are
But
being
supposedly
invaded?
this has been very well
Jesus.
received. And
Why is the NSA not the ones just running this? Why? I
It's
don't get
probably just a subsidiary company, black site, running.
I guess the whole creation of HARPA has actually been very well received all the way up to the presidential level. So
it. Duh.
this will probably be a thing.
Duh. Statism, bro. They love their statism.
So I guess HARPA is going to be pursuing breakthrough technologies with high specificity. I can't say that word.
Pacific.
Specificity, yeah, that's the word. And
Specific-
sensitivity and
nothing.
sensitivity for early diagnosis of neuropsychiatric violence. So yeah.
Okay, so are they going to take the shit that you look up on your phone and all that other shit?
Everything.
And then are
Actually,
they
they
going
already do
anything-
that.
Anything
to do
you
that
put out
too? And
into
it's
the
like,
world.
oh, this guy is in the red. He seems like he's really
Yes.
distressed. He's gonna I mean,
So okay, so we know they already do that on your phone, right?
Yes,
Yes, they do.
definitely.
What I'm thinking is that now they have another agency that's going to do it as well that tracks you closer.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I'm gathering from this.
Now you
I
got
guess.
now you got HARPA, which is the
Fucking stupid.
which is the sister element of DARPA, which is DARPA doesn't really.
DARPA
Is
does
this a
weapons
fucking
and
real
shit.
story?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
DARPA
this-
does weapons research. So you're having this the spin-off of DARPA with HARPA with your health, and it's like, so what is this? So what else is this going to do
Yeah.
for our health?
It
Special weapons for our health? Are you
It's
fucking
just
serious?
more monitoring. That's all they're doing.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
it
it
is.
sounds like. But you got a good point because DARPA is a weapons manufacturing type thing.
Yeah, research.
So
involved,
what
yeah.
the fuck is HARPA if there's already things that exist? So they're just making apps or something that are like secretive government program
It could
things.
be
like,
healthcare technology either. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be hardware. It could be
yeah.
software.
Bringing up stories is weird that you don't know about.
I mean, it doesn't really explain it all that well anyway. But it doesn't change the fact that this is crazy.
It's weird going from the best show ever to
Oh, whatever.
Just to show.
he just every
If
show.
you wanted to
keep
run
saying
this
best show ever.
yourself,
You didn't. You fucked up because you should have said best show ever at the beginning. So you did this to yourself.
fucking Chris.
You did this to us.
God damn.
Best show ever. Cut that in
Yeah,
right there.
it's true.
I didn't.
Right to the front.
Yeah, you should have said. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All right, what do we got, Bo?
Yeah,
What do we
I
let's
got?
wasn't sure if it was. or not.
Speaking of weapon systems,
Yeah, all right.
yeah,
I don't even have to read the
I think
story on
DARPA
this one.
definitely is behind this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Statism, it's awesome.
All right,
Trump
Bo.
orders catapults to be placed along border to expedite deportation.
Yeah, so this is not a real story,
No, but it's still
but
funny.
that's
as
pretty
fuck.
funny. I like it.
So I kind of
Oh,
want
I
to
could-
see.
I
I kind
could-
of want to see
yeah.
like a an updated version of these. Like a whole hydraulic. It's like it's like brings it back like a
Like
fucking
a-
almost like a fucking
powered trebuchet.
yeah.
I'm like
Yeah,
reading this.
yeah, or like a fucking or like a fucking fucking bow and arrow, dude. It fucking brings you back
Sure. Yeah.
and it launches them back.
I just,
mean, that'd
I'd
be
like
fucking
the
cool.
second sentence in this story. Like, I have to read it in Trump's voice. It's like, we're going to use catapults because that's the fastest way. It's going to be so fast, very, very fast.
It doesn't sound like Trump, bro.
Hey, 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 hey.
Not at all.
Whatever.
Well, dude, I'm not even gonna try. Fuck it.
Yeah, you're off. No, fuck that.
Fuck it.
That was
All
a
I
good.
got is-
That was a good call, bro. That was a good call.
I mean,
I wouldn't try it either. I'd be
I mean,
like,
it couldn't be
no.
any worse than his Sasquatch impersonation.
That's not Sasquatch, bro.
Mechanical
That was
a
bear.
trebuchets.
Oh,
that
is
was
it
a
bear?
fucking bear, bro.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to imitate a bear.
Stupid. He doesn't even know what he's talking about over there.
I know it didn't sound like a fucking bear.
Swatch, bro.
Doesn't even know.
I like saying swatch.
Maybe it was a Wookiee.
I like saying
Maybe.
So this thing's all mechanized and just starts flinging people into the air.
Yeah, this is just. Yeah. Why are we
Whoa.
still looking at this?
I know.
I'm pretty sure it's the pumpkin chucking contest,
But-
and they're
yeah.
gonna be using
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that is probably. I like that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that was a stupid story.
It was kind
It
of
was
fun.
cute.
It was fun.
In a racist kind of way. Thanks a lot, Bo. All right, what do we got next, Bo?
Wow. So, we have a smart criminal. You know?
A smooth criminal, Bo.
Yeah.
Come on, smooth criminal.
So I guess this guy was robbing a business and then just happened to have his truck stolen. So we can watch the video.
So did he leave the keys on and everything? Like the keys in and it on?
I don't know, man, but... Oh, wait, is there a guy on a bicycle? Yeah, he's checking it. He's scoping
Bo's
the
all
scene.
oblivious to it. That was funny.
Tweaker Tad coming in.
Uh-oh.
He's scoping the scene, bro.
Is that
So
Ford?
focused.
Oh, that's a Ford.
It is.
Let's see here. So we're looking for the bicyclist to come back.
I'm guessing that's what it is.
Cyclist.
The cyclist.
bike-
Looks like there's a fingerprint on the camera.
You see that too?
I don't think they can see that at home.
Oh,
but
shit. Oh, yeah, he's coming
Uh-oh.
back. There he goes.
Ooh, Tweaker Tad's coming back.
The bicyclist strikes
What's up with
again.
this? Have you seen this, Bo?
No, I haven't, actually.
God.
And it works out
Damn
because
it.
he's just going to throw the
Merp.
bike in the back and take off in the truck.
I have
and
to have a talk
he has
with
both
Bo
of his
about
rides.
reviewing stuff.
I read this. I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, that's half of it.
Reddit.
I read it.
Stupid. Reddit.
Reddit.
So which truck is he
Yahoo.com.
stealing?
It's like,
I'm just curious. Oh, it's not the Ford.
oh, he's in the other one in the
The other,
background. The Chevy or whatever that is.
Oh.
Oh, this
The one out of
yeah,
view.
remember when I said review this story?
The one that's
Yeah.
way out of view from everybody's.
Yeah, the one that we can't see at all.
Oh,
it's this dude.
Oh, fuck. There's.
What's up with this fool?
Oh, is that the guy that's getting his truck stolen after robbing
Possibly.
the store? I
Possibly.
think so.
Is that the robber who's robbing the store?
Oh! Nice. Nice.
He threw his stolen goods at the truck.
That's great.
That's
So that's
fucking-
what it said. What did it say, Bo? Tell us what it said. There you go.
Yeah, basically this guy fucking decided to.
So the guy on the bike stole the other guy that's stealing from a store. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. He was robbing a business,
Words are weird.
and his getaway car got stolen by another guy.
So the robber goes in to rob the store.
Yeah.
Is there no
While
honor
he's
amongst
robbing the
thieves?
store.
There's no honor amongst
Nope.
thieves.
While he's robbing
Not
the
at
store,
all.
his truck gets stolen.
That's sad. Not really, but.
So you guys come
So-
here often?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Usually about once a week.
Dude,
Yeah.
if you had to fight in a sword battle, what sword would you use?
That's an interesting question.
Now, okay.
Okay,
Let's define the terms of the.
Yeah, you need to
Wait.
define this, cuz.
Okay, what swords are we talking about? Like any sword in any genre, and
Are we
and
talking about mythical, like magical
everything
swords?
from?
I say we take the mythical lightsaber bullshit off the table.
Okay,
We've already
okay.
talked about
Well,
this.
John.
I was gonna choose Excalibur. You know?
So earthly like metals, I guess. No,
I guess
okay.
I'd go.
So
with
if-
So no vibranium or antimonium?
no,
Oh, shit.
We're just talking real swords here.
no swords.
Hmm.
Like
Well-
if you had to defend yourself, and
Katana, hands down.
I would go with the Highlander sword, bro.
That
you
is
know?
just horrible choice.
Why?
like that big
Horrible choice.
The katana that
Because-
he had.
Because it's not on the table. That's fake news, bro. We're talking about real weapons. Just say katana if you want to say it.
Okay, well I liked his.
Okay, you're not going to get the Highlander sword because we're talking real world here.
But
so
it was a real sword. They
This
actually
show
made it.
usually deals with that kind of stuff. So the one time we say like real weapons, you just say katana.
They sell the Highlander sword. You could buy it in
That's
real
a
life.
replica, and that would be a
So you would
wait.
use-
He just said that he wants a replica sword,
Okay,
which is not built to the quality of a normal combat
Well,
sword.
I could get a normal combat sword with.
So that's
the
like
hilt.
saying you want a squirt gun in a gunfight.
So you're
So
saying I couldn't get a
does-
real sword with the hilt that the Highlander has?
What I just said, once again, was the quality for a replica is not going to be hand forged the way that a combat
Like a
sword
combat
that
weapon, yeah.
a
Okay,
katana.
I'll get a combat sword for
So
you know,
just say
a good
say
one.
katana.
I want to get a katana with the Highlander.
Katana. Say it with me again.
Katana.
Katana.
So where does
I'm
Melina?
just watching him.
So
right
where's-
here in
so
this
where's
monitor.
Melina coming in on this?
Katana, motherfucker.
All right, so he says katana. I say katana. Chris says.
I say Melina.
What's Melina?
Wow.
You don't know Melina?
No, but
From
what's-
Melina
Fucking
and
nerd.
Katana?
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat?
So once again, we were talking about real weapons. Okay.
But she was a real weapon.
She's not a real person.
How would you
Oh.
use
like reality.
How would I
in a
use?
sword fight?
Mm.
Yeah, really?
It's kind of a sword fight already.
How? You have a dick?
Yeah.
She
That's my
does?
sword.
She does?
I
She
have
has a
sword
dick.
fight. Yeah. No. Wait, what?
How would it be a sword fight
If she doesn't have
if
a
you
It's a one.
Let's start this all over.
It's a one-sided sword fight.
That's
it's a one-sided sword
That's not
fight.
a sword fight. That's a fucking
I would
assault.
I would use the one. I would use the
Let's
one.
rationally think here.
I would use the one in the Cheech and Chong movie where they're.
Style of weapon. What
The
is
Corsican brothers.
Yeah.
I would say that's a machete.
I would use a Corsican Brothers weapon.
So this is wait.
I don't know.
No one can say a goddamn name of a fucking sword.
So like a fencing sword.
You
Are we
all
talking-
wait.
Are we
You're
talking
all
about a
revert
cutlass?
to
Are we talking about a
fucking
cutlass?
fantasy.
Well, a cutlass is not.
You
a
guys
fantasy
had
sword.
one fucking job.
What about a saber?
That
A
would be
saber.
an
A cutlass is a.
That
fucking
would
rough-
be
a,
that would be
a
a valid,
bastard sword.
That would be a valid answer.
Boom! I'd use a fucking bastard sword.
There you go.
Okay,
I would easily
okay.
use a katana. That's
There we go.
It just makes more sense. than
Katana.
anything.
Bastard.
What was the one? called?
Bastard sword. Big fucking double-handed. Fucking the double.
A broadsword. type
broadsword.
thing?
Yes.
It's called a broad.
Bastard
Alright.
sword.
Cool. Yeah,
Okay.
but we need to.
Bastard
Cool.
sword.
So there we go.
So he's talking about the Conan sword.
So he likes a real big hard sword,
Mm.
Yeah, I bet he
Heavy.
and
Hard
we're
to
more
swing.
about like the motion of the
Yeah,
ocean.
like get in, get out.
Sure.
No, I gotta have that.
While you're doing that,
We
I'm
want the
fucking
more-
stabbing the shit out
So
of you.
I just want everyone to take note. Like it was really hard to be serious on the show. We defined it, and then everyone went sideways. Just want to point it out.
Yeah, it happens. It's weird.
I did that on purpose.
So say it with me, Bo. Katana.
Katana.
Katana. Not replica.
Bodegas.
So it was like the movie Snatch when he pulls out the Desert Eagle,
.50.
and he goes, "Yours says replica on the side, Bo,
right.
and mine says Desert Eagle .50." That's basically what I was referring to
Yeah.
for the folks at home.
That's why
Makes
you're
sense?
shitting your pants.
So
I
since
guess
we can
so.
only talk with the movie analogies, we have to do that for you guys.
But it's funny because
So
they
I-
did shrivel up like a bunch of little balls.
I just
in
think
the
they're
back.
more.
They did. They were like.
I
They're
just
like, oh,
You know
shit.
what? If we're gonna go,
The Russian was cool though.
Oh,
The
he was
AK.
hella cool.
You know what? Fuck the Highlander sword. I actually want the sword from the Suicide Squad that can steal your soul.
Okay, so now what fake swords do you guys want? Because apparently now they're gonna name real shit. Watch.
I would like a short
So
sword.
you like the katana from Katana? Her name is Katana.
Yeah, that's her,
Can
yeah.
you say katana with me? Bo?
Katana.
Katana.
Katana. Thank you.
Katana.
See? Like how that just like.
Or like
Rolls off the
Deadpool. Like
tongue.
Deadpool.
So
he
what
has
magical nonsense
two katanas.
I don't want a magical sword.
or whatever?
Why not?
Well, you want the Cheech and Chong one now?
Yeah. to teach it.
So machete?
Wow.
Take the machete.
Sure.
I would fight. I
You
would defend
basically-
your honor.
You want to be Machete?
The kid in what's Jack Black's movie? He was wrestling Nacho Libre.
Oh yeah.
I got this machete.
This machete too. It belonged to my mother. It's like what the fuck? dude?
Yeah.
They gave you that.
Yeah.
Your orphanage gave you that machete from your mother.
So what fantasy one? Lightsaber, I'm assuming.
No,
No. What would you?
because if you know anything about Star Wars, a vibro blade can actually fuck with a lightsaber. You didn't know that? Go look it up.
I knew that.
I would
Kind
actually take a dude. I want to say I'm a big fan of the oversized swords. So I want to say like Cloud, from Final Fantasy. You know how he had that big fucking Final Fantasy Advent Children, where he had the sword that fucking transformed and he had all these swords into one. That was sick.
Okay.
That was sick.
I don't know which one that is, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. The exaggerated, like huge sword.
Yeah,
things.
huge sword. But I mean, the way that he has all these swords in his fucking motorcycle, and he fucking just takes out more, and he just.
I'll
has
go
them.
with magic sword from the X-Men. All right, that was my answer.
Okay.
Oh, which one? Is
Hashtag
that?
look it up.
Which one is? Oh, is that the one that Wolverine's son gets a hold of?
Don't think so.
You sure?
All right, continue.
I don't know. I would just find a magical sword.
I just answered really quick because I was like, okay, this is going nowhere. But way to make it weird and
On
not.
the road.
Yeah.
on the road
Yeah, I just was
nowhere.
like real fast one
Now we're
sentence.
just gonna go down the line.
So yeah.
Good
Okay.
sword, bad sword.
Ready? What's
All
going
right.
on? What's up?
What's
next?
up? So yeah, we got some more bear related news.
Bear related.
Yeah.
Thought you said Bay Area news.
So I guess
Oh,
we have this.
We're not doing Bay Area. Shit.
the bear area.
Fuck. The
So,
bear area.
Yeah,
What's
let's
this?
watch this.
Like
so
what?
Oh, yeah, video.
Like my
A
booty.
Colorado
the
couple-
bear area. The
you
area
done?
that's
You
bare.
done? You done?
Oh, now I get it. I was like, what are
Oh
you
my
talking
God.
about?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, you
What's
sure?
this shit about?
You got it out of your
What's this
system?
bullshit story about?
Oh my God, Chris. that
How
was
is the
amazing.
government infringing on us on this
Oh
one?
my God.
Are they?
I don't know.
Oh.
Bears?
We'll find
They're
out.
home
Let's-
invasions, bro.
We'll find out today.
Oh!
That's not even bad. Could've been way worse.
His fucking
Dude, really?
suspenders.
God,
Oh, shit.
I'm laughing at his suspenders,
Well,
bro.
there's 2 of those motherfuckers in there.
Ooh, he's got a cool location there.
Dude, that's hella cool.
His house? That was bad.
Fucking bears opening doors, bro.
When they heard a noise in the kitchen.
Poor
Johnson
bastard.
went up first.
She started getting aggressive. and that's
Maybe
when she took a swipe at
you
my
gotta
nose.
have
And like
better.
a
Look, he hasn't
security.
fixed his
Yeah,
wall
they
yet.
fucked that
Come
dude
on,
up.
At that
guy.
point, I smacked her right
Gotta
in
get
her
on that
nose.
shit.
There was a bear in the house.
Probably happened just that day or the day before.
That's way too long.
One, she proved she had some fight in
Need
her.
that shit turned around
Evil
quick.
slugger,
Ooh.
She swung on that bear with all of her might.
I felt
Damn.
like that I had like a lightning bolt in my body.
Whammy!
Damn.
Whammy.
She had that rush of adrenaline
Oh,
to
yeah.
save her old man.
Yeah.
My adrenaline.
Turned into fucking Babe Ruth.
I mean,
You live out in the middle of
All
nowhere.
right.
Fuck, look at these
Where
fuckers.
are where's your protection?
Right. Well, she had a baseball bat.
and
So
I'm
where's
a
your gun?
weak
Right.
woman,
I agree.
Okay.
Maybe she didn't have time to get to
I'm
it.
not weak.
I'm home.
Damn,
But I'm not weak.
okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're cool, but like, hey, come on. You live in bear country. Is what your point is.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you not have a fucking gun? Even if you don't like guns for normal, right? Like for
You
anything
just
else,
have one just
one to
to
protect you from fucking bears.
We call that bear awareness.
44. Yeah.
Bareness.
God
They don't
Damn
have they don't have a hand on the bare necessities to have fire, to have proper
Yeah, that was very
proper
interesting.
protection. So here it is.
Yeah.
Trump is like background
No, you're
checks
not-
wouldn't have stopped
Yeah.
shooters, but yet
No,
Fitbit
no.
analytics would have.
Okay, wait.
Have you heard, bro?
Concept. It's been going on for a long while. Background checks. I will say that for the most part, sadly, if you look at the last 4 or 5, going back even 5 or 6 or 7 years, for the most part, as strong as you make your background checks, they would not have stopped any of it.
Okay, so pause it real quick.
It's a
Whoa,
big-
Pause it again.
He just said both of
Okay,
those things.
so pull it all the way back to the beginning. I want everyone to hear this before you start talking about it. We're going to hear it one more time because listen real close.
A lot of different things. We're looking at a lot of different bills, ideas, concepts. It's been going
Bills,
on
concepts,
for a long
ideas,
while.
laws.
Background checks.
More
I will
background
say
checks.
that
Controls.
For the most part, sadly, if you look at the last 4 or 5, going back even
So he wants more
5
control.
or 6 or 7 years, for the most part, as strong as you make your background checks, they would not have stopped any of it.
It's like talking out of both. Now you can stop it.
Yeah,
He's talking
Yeah,
out of
he
two
said
sides of his
both,
face,
right?
right? Like he's fucking saying we're looking at. Because I
Ways-
saw a longer
ways
version of
to
this.
protect you.
Yeah, he's like we're looking at more background checks. We're looking at more. We want to get all this stuff. We're going to stop these shootings. We need more like
More legislation.
legislation. We need to control people. Basically, is what he's saying.
Right.
And then, but we do realize that none of that even changes anything.
Yeah,
and he
he
went
says it
on in the
himself.
longer clip.
Yeah.
He went on to say that all the last shootings in the last few years, it wouldn't have stopped any of them.
Yeah, he
Well, I
he
mean,
did
that's
say
a
that
true statement, but it's like, dude, you're contradicting yourself, you know, by saying you want more control, more background checks. But hey, you know, background
he
checks
said-
don't work. So let's.
He said
yeah.
that they were looking into it, more controls, right?
Because hey,
Yeah, that's
he
what he said.
needs
Like
the
he's-
fucking the
he w-
Fitbit analytics to
Right.
come in here because that'll stop everything.
maybe.
The Fitbit will come in and it'll fucking solve everything.
Yeah.
Fucking
Maybe.
game set match. Trump, you fucking dude, you're the guy. You fucking have all the questions. You have all the answers. All the answers.
I mean, honestly, with that shit, it kind of scares me because it's kind of
What is
like
that?
getting into like Minority Report
The
shit.
hell?
You know what I'm saying? You're like arrested before you even commit a fucking crime.
What-
Yes,
what's going
Chris,
on, Donnie?
What's up, Chris?
You're like, huh? What's going on,
You're
Donnie?
like stuck, bro.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What's going on, Donnie?
He's just like
No,
wow.
were you serious when you were like rah-rahing Trump right now? I just want to know.
Dude,
no.
Wait, what?
do you not
Seriously?
realize by now I am a sarcastic motherfucker, dude?
oh.
And when I say anything about that is like, fuck no, dude. This guy's a fucking tool.
Oh.
Dude, he was sitting there saying how
I don't
dude,
know, man.
we're gonna
That-
take the guns away first and get rid of
That
due
sounded
process.
like you were like enjoying Trump.
Marijuana's weird.
It's it sounded fun.
Maybe I
Dude,
took
it
it
sounded,
wrong.
it sounded
Maybe
good,
I took
right?
it the wrong way. I don't know. Oh, whatever.
I should get into acting.
Maybe.
That was pretty believable, huh?
Highly debatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm altered.
My motivations will be clear.
So, Chris,
Yeah.
thoughts?
It's more control. That's all it is.
Yes, it
Absolutely.
is. Yes,
Yeah.
all
That-
it is.
It doesn't matter what they come up with. He said it himself. The background checks aren't going to work or not going to stop any mass shooter. Nothing is going to stop mass shootings. Nothing. Just to be honest with you guys. At
Aaron,
this point, the only thing that would stop a mass shooter is somebody else who's carrying.
Right.
That's the only thing.
Or security.
Yeah. But there's always going to be people out there with evil intentions who are going to want to do evil shit to people.
Or maybe some of those free
Yeah.
hugs that they're passing around.
Free hug.
Free hug.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
giving out free hugs?
Free hug.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
have a
Like
sign that I
I don't
use.
know the psychology behind it, like the shooters or whatever. But I mean,
Fitbit.
people are just people are just gonna call for more controls.
Reddit.
You know, I feel like I've added to tinfoil hat Aaron over here.
Wait,
you know,
take two. Go. Sorry. again.
I feel like I've enabled tin hat.
Take three.
We
need to make you one.
Hey, I
That'd be
need
awesome.
a tinfoil hat.
That'd be
bro.
awesome. Like a triangle. And you
Yeah,
just pop it on.
it's got little horns on it. You know.
No, not horns.
Hey, and in this segment of the show, tinfoil hat.
He just has that triangle type.
So
one. It's like
Aaron,
a cunt,
have you
it's a
seen
cunt cap.
tinfoil hat, Kevin?
Nice.
Yeah.
Tinfoil hat, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I said he
exactly.
needs a cunt cap one.
Yeah,
Do you know what a cunt cap is? Anyone here?
a cunt cap.
Do you know what a cunt cap is?
Mm,
Do you know what a
What
cunt
is it?
cap is?
please
So it's like, you know, the
I'm
army.
with her.
It's like the army ones
Oh,
that are like a little folded one, and they pop it open, like the old McDonald's hats that they used to wear.
Oh,
Yes,
what
I
they
remember
call
that.
food service.
So the
Doesn't-
service members that would wear those little triangle-looking hats, that's a cunt cap.
I think In-N-Out still wears those, don't they?
but I think
I
you
think
sh-
they do.
Yeah. So, but you should totally have a cunt cap version of that style.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm thinking we should
definitely
make
cunt
one.
cap.
So
for
get
people,
your
you know?
minds out of the gutter.
Yeah.
So anyways, I mean that's what the name was, but I mean, I was just talking about a hat. It's weird.
It's a tinfoil hat.
Sure.
Right. I mean,
Maybe I can get a
Amazon.
tinfoil derby going on one of those days.
Look
one
it
of
up
those
on
times.
Pornhub.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
look it up on Pornhub.
I just like how he said Reddit randomly. So
Reddit. Why
like triggered me now. I
Reddit.
just want to say something.
That's some random shit.
Yeah, sure.
don't you go look it up on Reddit, asshole?
And he said it like ribbit.
Ribbit.
I
Reddit.
did.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's what I did.
All right, so that was really a bust.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a freedom topic.
I mean,
I don't know. Was it?
it was.
was
I mean,
supposed to
It
be,
just
I
got
guess.
all weird.
didn't you have a bunch of shit you wanted to add on to this, Chris?
God damn it, Jamie. All right, so what were you saying? Why we like guns is what you were saying?
Yes.
Anyone?
I like
Wait,
guns.
didn't I mean?
Well,
Anyone?
I
Let,
thought-
us talk about why, like our uses, why we enjoy them. Like, what is it about them that make you like to go out and listen to? Like, because guns are loud, right?
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, what makes you?
Hashtag ear pro.
Okay, so what would make you like somebody just want to go out and shoot guns? I mean, they're so loud, and they're dangerous, and
They assault.
yeah, they hurt, they hurt people.
So,
I mean, but
they get
honestly,
hot
like
and
there-
they're uncomfortable.
And bothered.
right? So, but I mean, I like to shoot guns. I know that. You
Yeah.
know, I like to go out to the shooting range. I like everything about about holding a gun, having bullets in the gun.
can't hold these, bro.
Is that
Yeah.
open? Is that open
Sure.
carry,
The-
homie?
the
Always.
color of my guns.
Me and Chris
Yeah.
are open carrying tonight. You guys are concealed.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah, so I got. Or you're gonna say something about guns?
I was just thinking, what was it, Superbad, when he's all, whoa, what's a gun like? He's all, it's like having two dicks if one of them could kill someone. And I just thought that was fucking funny. Like, oh shit.
Nice.
Wow, that's that's a really like off the wall. Like, but I mean, honestly, I like my Second Amendment right, because who's gonna fucking come and protect me? I mean, I have that tool there that says, you know what? You're going to protect yourself. You don't need anybody to come in here to sit there and say, hey, you know what? Don't worry about this. I got it. You know, you can depend on me to save your own life.
So you have
No,
it.
fuck that.
Yeah, yeah.
You have it mainly
Yeah.
for
I know what you're
defense. Is that
Yes,
what you're saying?
defense.
Oh, okay.
Defense
I
is
mean,
good.
But
you
I
know,
do
it's
like but I do like my things to look pretty too. So when I sit there and I have my guns and it's like,
Aesthetics. Yeah.
you know, the aesthetics of
Sure.
it, you know, the
Yeah.
function of it, all of it. I mean, it
Right.
has to look badass to me, just like
you,
my
you
just
like to
my
be
truck.
tactical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, why not?
Why
Yeah,
not?
there's
Freedom,
no problem
bro.
with it.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
gotta operate and look
So
sexy while you're doing
wait one second. So he's saying that his number one, Aaron, his number one thing is defense, and then he also likes them as like because he likes how they look and how he can make them,
Aesthetically
how you
pleasing.
can make them
Yeah.
look
Like
right?
a Barbie doll or a fucking Lego
like
set.
accessories you can add to
a hobby
them, right?
kind of thing
Yes.
too. Right. Okay.
You know, I mean, it's just like my truck. I mean, I don't have a stock truck. I have a modified truck.
True.
Anything I have, I usually typically modify it to the way it suits me, and I like it, where it's visually pleasing.
It's
That
understandable.
that's anything.
and ergonomic, right? Like
Yes,
so
definitely.
it
Dude, you
fits to your
can't sit
hand.
there and have
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this weapon, and it's like
So
it looks good, like one of those little, AKs that
So
are like that big.
Not a modifier to like laser sights and shit like that. Is that what you're talking about?
Not
You know.
really a fan.
It's talking
on-
about like more like furniture and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking too.
just like the whole, like your hand guards, your fucking,
Did
your,
you say furniture?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you don't
that's what
understand.
they're called.
This is above your.
It's-
Oh.
Yeah.
Just nod.
the furniture that you.
Pretend like you knew what I meant. No, that's good that you actually brought that up. So for the viewers at home that don't understand what that is, furniture is like your pistol grip, your stock, the parts on the gun,
The hand guard,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
thumb
Hand guard.
rest, your all
Right.
that other stuff,
Yeah,
the
all
scope,
the-
So, yeah.
So I'm getting
to make you
at.
feel comfortable.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Because what's the point of having anything if you don't feel comfortable behind it? You're
Absolutely.
not gonna fucking use it.
Right.
Or
If it's uncomfortable.
the way it looks, like you said.
Yeah.
If it looks like it, you're gonna be, oh no, high point, fuck a high point.
If you don't want that yeet
I
cannon,
think it's more than looks when it comes to high points. It's just they're a piece of shit.
Dude, those carbines.
It's the only
are
gun
awesome.
I've ever actually told I'm not shooting it. Oh yeah,
I
those are
mean-
pieces of shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
What-
No,
I mean-
high-
I've shot the carbine, but I've
Have
never
you?
shot the pistol. I
I've
was
never-
like, I picked it up and I rattled it, and the whole gun was rattling, not like an AK rattle,
No.
like shit's loose.
Like the solid rattle,
Like,
you have the whole
yeah.
like this is cheaply
and I was like,
done.
nope, this is the first gun I ever turned down.
And I've had a
I'd
friend,
rather shoot a 200-year-old blender bust than fucking.
Oh, well,
shoot.
that's fucking
No.
cool. That's why.
No, I've
Oh,
had
they're
a
more
friend that was
sketch,
like,
bro.
"Hey, bro, really, I want to get into firearms. I'm thinking about getting a high point." I was like, "Hey,
You're an idiot.
save your money,
That's what I would say.
buy a Glock." And this is coming from a guy who did not like Glocks when I first started out, and then you learn, you grow, you understand. And it's like, you know what? Glocks are awesome. Fuck it, why not? Everybody has them. I mean, dude, how many people do you think have Glocks in a 1 mile radius of right here?
Yeah, probably every other house, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Just like an AR-15, it's the Honda Civic of the gun world.
Yeah.
Everyone has a Glock. Everyone
I don't
has
know.
an
There's a
AR-15.
lot of liberals around here, so
True.
I know of a few personally, but
I mean, you're talking about high point, but
Status.
who wouldn't want a yeet cannon?
A what? A meat cannon? I got a meat
yeet-
cannon,
I got
buddy.
one right.
What are you talking about?
Yeet.
There's a meat cannon right next to you.
Oh, yeet!
There's a meat cannon.
Seriously,
a
Chris?
yeast, a yeast cannon,
He slings yogurt.
Damn.
Slings yogurt out
a
of there.
yeet cannon.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought you
So,
said meat
yeah,
cannon.
No, so Chris,
Like
I don't know if you knew
We got
this.
4 right here, right now, boy.
High Point had a
Make it a party.
contest to name their new gun,
Yeah,
their new pistol.
pretty
Yeah.
lame.
Well, the most votes was for yeet cannon.
Yeah, stupid.
They tried to go
That's
back
such
on
an
it.
internet fucking
is.
bullshit thing.
Trendy.
Well, that's what happens when you do
I
shit
bet
like
you there was a
that.
hashtag movement for it too.
Oh, I'm sure there was.
There
yeah.
was because the High Point tried to take that off, even though it was the #1 vote, But they got called out, so they actually had to put it back, and it's now
Derp.
officially the name of their new pistol.
How about hashtag derp?
Yeah, that's kind of derpy.
I mean, you could have
the
made it.
yeet cannon.
You could have made it the derp cannon.
That's-
Meat
that's
cannon would have been
derpalicious.
cooler. The meat cannon would have been cooler.
The meat cannon.
I don't know, all the cool guy gun guys and their yeet shit. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
I-
The fuck out of here. Let's do some gun shit.
Dude,
not some fucking
I
dumb
like
trendy
ARs.
shit.
I like 9mm. I just
So-
like guns in
Well,
general.
the original question was pretty much right. Like why do you like guns?
Yeah, why-
And you just like them. You just
Yeah,
enjoy them.
I just enjoy the way they sound.
Right.
Like when they shoot, when they penetrate things. Like, you ever watch that shit in slow motion?
meat cannons penetrate.
Yeah.
Dude,
Which
that
show? Wait,
is
what was the
You
question?
like
Sorry,
being
I didn't-
penetrated?
like a slow motion bullet
right.
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
trajectory.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah,
it
yeah.
smash into something, and the way it
Like
just
the ballistics test stuff.
yeah, like
Yeah.
totally, like stuff like that. I mean, just the skill it takes to shoot a gun for like a mile's distance.
But see,
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
the funny
You know,
thing,
like
because people think,
specialized stuff.
everybody thinks, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up this gun and I'm going to be fucking Rambo. Yeah, I'm going to up. No. You're not going to pick up a gun. You're not
I'm
going
gonna
to be
be
instant
fucking
fucking
Rambo with my
operator.
meat cannon.
Fuck yeah! I'm gonna bring some fucking freedom to somebody.
Sure.
But no, I mean, but sitting there and actually learning, you know, like fucking like Keanu Reeves and fucking John Wick, people are like,
Oh,
"Oh
yeah.
my god, he's so amazing!" And Holly Berry, that's so amazing. And it's like, well,
Well,
you
they
could
are
do that
amazing.
too. Well, dude, you could do that too if you fucking practice.
Well, yeah, that
If
but
it
they
was
get
for your
paid- they
job-
get paid to practice.
So that's what I'm saying. Anybody could be that
Yeah.
good if they fucking practice.
Yeah.
So it's not. But I mean, just
Most.
to sit there and
Most.
yeah,
anyway,
you're
There's always.
I mean, there's other
I know what you mean.
there's other
Yeah.
factors.
But I
anyone
mean-
can just try to go out there and do that. You know.
I
what
mean, but I mean, people think that it's easy to sit there and I'm gonna shoot 1,000 yards and hit it in the bullseye, and I'm gonna do it fucking standing up. And
you
it's
can't
like,
even see that far.
No,
Yeah,
you're
see
not
that
gonna do anything like that, dude.
Once you get around like 500 yards, it gets pretty sketchy.
Oh fuck
Like-
yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I was at a 200-yard range, and it was like, well,
Those are
I'm
like
gonna need
those
an
are like
optic.
like snipers are specialized to shoot that far, right? Like,
Well, yeah. That's the whole point of a sniper.
Yeah.
yeah. That's they like train for it. They're
Yeah.
besides that, you have to have like super good eyesight and
reflexes. You got to be
Scope.
still and all the other I mean,
Yeah.
me, I'm a ground and pound, dude. Fucking.
yeah, but that's always like all that the science behind like.
Well, snipers, there's a lot more to it. I mean, they have to be very
Yeah.
patient.
Okay, so Bo,
You know. Me,
why?
I just like shooting and I like blowing shit up. Yeah. You know?
So kind of, Kristen, you have the kind of
Yeah.
the same answer.
Plus, I like learning new things. And I mean, like, you've taught me a bunch,
Mhm.
and I'm still learning.
Mhm.
And, there's a lot more technical aspect of different types of guns. Like, the Glock is actually very easy to use. Where the AR has a little more to it.
Oh yeah.
What was it, the 1911 our buddy had last night?
Mm.
God damn, that thing's like complicated to take apart and put back together.
Oh yeah. You
You
got
know?
to watch that in action. That was
Yeah.
nonsense.
I was like, what in the
That's
hell?
a guy that knows what he's doing too.
Exactly.
And he's like taking up every little thing, and he's
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
you gotta
it's
do this. And I'm
ridiculous.
Dude,
like,
it took him like 5 minutes to put
It's
it back
ridiculous.
yeah, no.
Nah, it wasn't quite that.
Well,
bad.
it's not like
I said
but-
that last
yeah.
night though.
But it was
and time 5 minutes 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was,
Like what the
Just throw-
fuck, dude?
Just throw it out there.
it was
Yeah.
a couple minutes, and I mean,
Yeah.
he knows, as you said, he knows
He
what
knows,
he's doing.
Yeah. All right, so I would say my first answer is going to be kind of like what he's saying about self-defense. I would say that to me, the reason why I got into guns initially was because I was a kid and I liked the army stuff and all that.
Oh, yeah.
That was why I got into it. But as I got older, I just realized that the only thing that guarantees your freedom as an individual is a firearm. It's the only thing that's going to put you on equal ground with any other force that comes at you, right? Like it's going to help equalize you with anyone else.
Right. It
It's
makes
gonna
a fair
help-
fight. Yeah.
It's going to help you protect yourself, like he was saying, for self-defense. But like I said, freedom, it's like I grew up hearing that stuff all the time with the fucking Republicans. Oh, we're about freedom and liberty and blah, blah, blah. And then you find out they're not.
Yeah.
But then I find out also that, like, hey, what's the only thing that I can have or do or use or train in that guarantees my freedom? It's a firearm. So that's kind of where I go to it. I go with it, like why I got into, or like kind of
Right.
really got
Like
into
what
it.
drives you?
But what I enjoy the most about firearms is tactics. I tell people, a lot of
Yeah,
people,
I was
I'm
about
not,
to say that. You enjoy that more than a normal person.
Yeah, I would say that I'm not really a gun guy. I don't really like guns that way. I'm more just like tactics. Like I like, how do I do it? You know what I mean? Like I want to
Yeah.
know all that stuff. I like defending myself. It's kind of like I like pulling security for someone, right?
Mhm.
Like hey, I'm gonna watch your six. Now, what are all the things that entail to do that, right?
Yeah. Because
Guns,
I mean,
knives.
most of you,
Batons, hand-to-hand, tomahawks, breaching tool. Like I like all of it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
can't say I'm
Like
just a
all
gun guy.
defense.
Yeah, just
I
tactical
would
shit.
have to say that when gun-wise, you go more towards the functional aspect.
Right, and
what
that
works best.
So okay, now we're talking about furniture. Back to that for 1 second. So like my shit, I try to keep anything I have with similar stuff on it, similar lights. They all have this. I try to keep it simple. I try not to buy. I buy good stuff, but not like crazy expensive shit.
Mhm.
But good standard quality shit. Just kind of like how you would think of the stereotype an AK or a Glock has. Like I try to stick with that kind of concept with reliability and just quick, fast, and I don't want any whiz-bang shit on my stuff too much. There's a little bit on there. There's a little bit because it is cool.
Mhm.
And I'm not knocking
Yeah.
on anyone that likes
Yeah.
making their shit look all pretty with fancy
Right.
rails and all their good stuff. Not saying that. I'm just saying I like having it more simple. I
Functional.
want to be able to take my gun and throw it in the dirt and not give a shit, where I know everyone else is like, I can't put my gun down. It's like,
Right.
no, you throw your shit in the ground right when you get it.
Because it has to be
Yeah.
functional no matter
Half
what,
my shit's
right?
rattle canned.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
got like
But
Yeah.
not only that,
camo
but I
and shit.
mean, it's a tool, dude. I mean, if you don't sit there and you get your fucking, your brand new pistol. I mean, I remember when I got my SIG, I fucking sat there and it's like a $1,200-$1,300 gun, and I was
but
like,
you can't
know
drop
what?
that one because it'll fire.
Oh no, the P226 is all right.
It was-
It's not the
Yeah, I
330
know, I know.
or the
I know, I know.
the 320
Yeah,
fucker.
yeah.
But no, I sat there and I went like this and I
Walter
dropped it.
P22.
Aw.
Dude, all my rifles that I buy, I fucking drop right away. I
That's
don't
good.
because they're tools. I mean, if I don't sit there and because what happens if if something happens, I'm using my shit for real, and it's like, boop, I drop it. I'm like, oh my god, I dropped my.
Right.
Bah!
Right.
You're gonna get tagged.
Yeah. Well, like
It's a
I
tool.
was up in the Sierras shooting one time and had my shotgun, and I put it in lean. I was, this is right when I was getting all into the shooting stuff, and so it was a little while ago. and I sat the rifle or the shotgun against a rock, and when I picked it up, it slid a little, and it left a fucking scratch like that long across the receiver, and I was like,
damn.
oh.
And that was the last time you cared.
But I found out a couple weeks before that I was watching a tactical guy talk, and he was saying you have to throw your shit in the dirt, and I was like, oh, I don't want. I was like, no, it's stupid. I wasn't listening. You know what I mean?
Right.
To someone that really knows what they're fucking talking about. And sure enough, that happened. And I was like, fuck, he's right, because the way I was thinking the entire time, because it was instilled in me. Because when you're a kid, they're not your guns. You have to respect it. Someone else's firearm.
Brand new. I want it to look shiny and all the other shit.
So like, you just have that kind of built in. You take care of it. Like I would treat if someone else handed me a gun. Of course, I'm gonna fucking respect it. But if it's mine, it's like no. As long as the safety's in there, like your safety protocol.
Right.
I don't give a shit. Like
I'm not gonna take your gun and be like, you know what?
Yeah, just
drop it. Like,
No.
dude,
I do that.
I'm pretty
with all
sure
my
you.
shit,
I'm pretty
bro.
sure you've already done that. So
Oh,
it's kind
yeah.
of redundant for me to do that at that
Yeah.
point.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not
Well,
gonna.
you're not
sit
trying
there.
to break it.
Yeah.
The point is if shit. This is basically so what we're talking about is if like shit happens. Someone's attacking you, and you have to jump down into dirt, or you have to do something.
And your weapon.
People are going to hesitate because their natural reaction is to always protect the weapon from getting scratched. So
Right.
they're not training realistically.
So
that's
somebody-
the point.
somebody
I know,
who
like some people don't know what we're talking about.
So if you just leave your gun in the cabinet all the time, I mean it's
if it's a safe queen, then
Yeah.
you don't take. Then you don't operate it. Sorry, but I mean, if you sit there and you get it and you look at it and it's like, fuck, dude, this guy just fucking beats his shit. It's like, well, it works. I want to know my shit works. I'm not going to sit there and take a brand new EOTech and drop it on the fucking, but I'm going to.
I have.
Yep, he has.
Well, you're supposed to, like you're saying, right? Like keep it functional, keep it ready.
But I have dropped.
No matter what condition it is.
But I have dropped it on top of my, AR and just. So it's like I'm not going to sit there and just like my phone.
One of mine had EOTech on it, and I just
attached to the rifle. I'm not just going to sit there and throw a fucking optic.
I
out
would
by
do that.
itself.
You got to take them
I
out.
would.
You got to take them out and use
They're
them
supposed to be
every once in a
shockproof.
while.
They are.
Battlefield for the battlefield.
I'm going to take fucking EOTech or Aim Point's fucking or Trigicon's word for it. Like, hey, I mean, they pretty much beat their shit, just like what Larry Vickers beat the shit out of that fucking T1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I have no problem just buying a T1 and being like, you know what, let it fucking ride.
Yeah, it's cool seeing that stuff, like the product review stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome. Or you
What
see
will this do?
Yeah, you see the guys
Will it hold
freeze
up?
it. They freeze the optic, and it's like, oh, and they beat the fuck out of it. And it's like, it's like, oh shit, that's cool. I don't have to do it. This guy already did it for me.
Right.
So we all love firearms here at
Yes,
Grim
we
86. If you haven't heard that before, and we all like it because they're cool, pretty
Yeah,
much.
they're fun.
And they
They're good.
ensure our freedom and self-defense, right? I mean, that pretty much sums it up, right?
Word.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right, Bo, you got some weird sport thing?
Yeah, so
Hockey or golf?
No,
or
no, it's like
what is
the
this?
Bush Kashi? No.
Crochet?
So we got the world's craziest
Basket-
sports.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it, but let's see.
Oh, once again. No quality control on the show. What the living fuck was that? What was that?
It's a.
Oh,
What
it's a
the
soccer ball.
fuck?
Or the fireball game.
Ooh,
fireball game.
With no socks or shoes.
Okay.
Soccer with
Seems
the flaming
legit.
ball.
I would not want to be the fucking
Oh,
goalie. Oh, goddamn,
yeah!
bro. Okay.
That was legit.
Okay.
Whoa.
The ball is made from coconut fiber and is
Oh.
doused in diesel before being set
Wow.
alight.
That's cool.
The game loosely follows
I wonder
the
how
regular
long
laws of soccer.
burns
with
for?
the
Yeah,
referee
it burns
controlling
for.
play.
How long is the
Heading,
game?
chesting,
Maybe they do it
throw-ins,
every like
and
quarter,
tackles
change it out or
all
something.
Maybe.
allowed.
Yeah.
On this occasion, the game
I wouldn't
is
want to be the
watched by over
spectators.
10,000
Oh, shit, dude.
Right.
Fucking fireball to the
Claimed
dome.
that Not one person has suffered a single burn
That
during
would
the game
that would be
from
so
the
horrible here
When the
in
match
the United
ends
States.
in a draw,
Yeah,
the
right.
outcome is
Drunk
decided
people
by
everywhere.
penalties.
That should get banned real quick.
Of course.
But you just heard him say not one person has gotten hurt.
There.
So
That's
it's like,
legit.
yeah, there. But I mean,
Do you trust people here not to get hurt?
dude, I don't trust.
Seriously.
Dude, I don't
Trust
I
people
don't trust
anywhere.
people here when I cross the street. I
I don't
fucking
trust
look at
people
every
anywhere.
motherfucker in the eyes like, hey,
Exactly.
I'm walking.
I don't trust people anywhere, bro.
And the motherfuckers
He's
holding
blowing up there. I mean, what the fuck? You just
What
killed him.
in the fuck?
He's got nut sacks on his legs.
Shin kicking.
This is weird.
Oh, it's a game.
It's a sport.
Sport, bro.
Shin kicking.
Sport, bro. This is all about sports. There's no balls except for you kick them in the balls, maybe.
No, kicking each other in the shins. is,
Kickball.
Is that the guy holding like a spear or a cane or I don't know what the fuck?
Oh, trying to knock each other
Ripped
down.
his jack, or is that how it is?
And then trip it. We allow, in fact, we insist on
Yeah, it doesn't look like they.
This is weird.
no steel toe cups, trainers.
Damn.
Whoa!
These guys are nuts.
Oh.
This is cheating, bro.
They have padding?
I wouldn't call that padding.
Well, it's still something.
Dude, that's jack shit.
Oh, broke
You
his
get for
shit.
having a fucking mohawk, bro.
I broke your shit.
Wait, what was that, Bo?
Nothing. Nothing.
All right.
That, dude, I'm cool.
What a total turd over here.
I just think the next
What the
sport is
fuck
going to
is
be the
this?
whole Michael Jackson from Beat It. When
Car
they tie their hands
skiing.
together and they
The
do the knife fighting.
I wasn't expecting
A
that.
DeLorean.
I
too.
wasn't expecting that.
That's a Mitsubishi, I think.
popular of the events at this festival is the
What are these weird sports? Is that what we're
Pillow
watching?
fighting?
Is this like on ESPN 12 or something?
The Ocho.
The Ocho, remember that?
It's fucking pillow fighting. What the fuck?
Dude.
Fuck.
Are we
What's
good?
your balls?
Are we good with this? This is ridiculous.
It's almost over.
Show prep.
Well, it's not dick wrestling, so.
Yeah, that would be way cooler.
So what else do we got here?
Hashtag show prep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
So what were you saying, Bo?
Nothing. You know what I said, and I'm not going to tell you.
What did you say about hair?
I kind of want to watch that. You know, you remember Rambo 3 when they're playing that game on the horses, the whole Bush Kashi? Oh, you got to get it, and you got to put in the. You don't remember that?
That was the one in Afghanistan,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You know, a bunch of my Afghan buddies years ago, they were like, "Yeah, Bush Kashi." I was like, "Why does that sound familiar?" He's all, "Oh, you've seen Rambo 3." I'm like, "Yeah, I have." He's all, "That's a real game."
Or maybe
like,
you could
really?
have just read like a history book or something.
Maybe.
But
why does it
no.
have to be Rambo 3, bro?
But no, it was actually Rambo
Okay.
3.
Just saying.
Okay.
I was trying to give you the benefit of the
It's,
doubt.
hey, it's just like Al Qaeda. You know, people
I thought
say,
you
"How
liked
did
to
Al-"
read.
I do. I love to read
Remember I
now.
asked you,
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
do you read?
yeah, I
Do you
remember
read?
that.
No, seriously.
And I was
do
like,
you?
no joke. Do you
And
actually
I was
read?
like, yeah, I do.
What kind of books do you read?
I love, dude. I read all books. How to do it books, fucking Shakespearean books, fucking what you got? What kind of cool books you got?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Military books.
Yeah, he has a lot of those.
Shit, let me fucking kick
Yeah,
down.
you can
I'll
check 'em
fuck,
out.
dude.
Yeah.
I'll fucking.
He has
Military
actually,
books
you,
mostly.
you showed me a book, Johnny, once on the
Which
history of the Hashishin.
Oh yeah, about the assassins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
I have a bunch of different.
dude.
stuff.
I like to just.
It's mostly military martial arts.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
So if you want to look, you can check
Yeah,
out my
fuck yeah,
shit.
I'm down.
That's why I was asking. I was like, what are you into?
No, I like to read everything. Fucking, you know, how to fucking survive out in the wilderness. Fucking, just all types of different books.
But I
like
mainly
that.
read comics.
Right on, fuck it.
That's
Yeah.
mainly what I read.
Just like The Walking Dead, I read the graphic novel, you know, the graphic novels of that, and
the
it was
first
like,
4.
yeah, I read that and I was like, oh, the show fucking sucks, fucking fucked it up
Well,
for
the
me.
show got boring. Like the first 2 seasons were cool, then it just like it was more of the same shit over and over.
So,
Oh, dude, fucking when they were
What's up,
walking
bro?
around the same area, you know, and it's, hey, what's up, guys? I'm right here. They could have done that, and they could have,
Yeah.
you know, just met up right there. But it just like they seemed like they were like 3 blocks away from each other, just walking around aimlessly.
Well, you'd think after the first couple seasons they would learn not to fucking trust other groups of people.
I like the concept of it, but that was kind of.
that's all zombies, though. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all zombie movies are that way, right?
Well, I mean,
It's like,
I
well,
think it was
this-
just a longer view of like
Well, it's a TV
like
show. So
having to find
drawn out.
Yeah, drawn out.
Yeah.
Too
Like
drawn out.
kind of like
The idea is what you're saying.
how
A
to
group
live.
of people surviving
Yeah, how do
in
we
a zombie
survive in
apocalypse
this bullshit? Yeah.
in a show. So
Or
it's
if
long.
you
Yeah.
if you
that
watch
idea
Rick,
is
the
cool.
concept was good.
or if
but
you
the
follow
show
Rick
sucks. Big fucking
on what
fat
not to do
dick.
during the zombie apocalypse,
It's
because a
horrible.
lot of that was
Yeah.
like,
Everything
Yeah.
they do,
don't do that.
I agree.
Pretty much.
Driving
In the-
around in a fucking Jeep in like brains. Just grab him right out of his Jeep. Like why
Just
would
a
you?
lot of things.
Just
Oh.
an open Jeep? Are you out of your fucking
I mean,
minds?
they did it way better in Zombieland.
Sure,
That's
I
true.
agree.
Fucking big
I
ass
like the
Hummer.
cow catcher on that fucking.
Yeah.
Was it a Hummer?
Yes, it was a Hummer.
Okay, that was cool though. It had that big old cow catcher.
Yeah.
Bro.
It was like a soap opera.
The Zombieland 2 looks pretty
zombie,
cool.
show.
Walking Dead. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. There was so much drama in it, and
So lame.
yeah.
I
Oh
hate it.
no, the kid that might not be yours.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's-
so let's take a break so we can get the second half of our show because I know we did a pretty long segment here.
Yeah, we did.
So
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
We shall return.
All right, welcome back from the break. I mean, that was pretty badass, right? We had a really good break. It was full with, there was some Razor scooters involved. We did some freestyle, so that's like parkour, but before parkour was invented.
It was mostly floor dancing.
Johnny was doing
a little bit of that too. Well, you were mostly floor dancing. Yeah,
Johnny
I was doing a little
pop
parkour,
locking,
but it was freestyle.
Johnny was freestyling at Target yesterday.
Sure, that is a true story. Everyone
It
was
is.
just like, "What are you
It really
doing?"
is.
You know how they have those red ball things to keep vehicles from driving into the building?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like I just like run up, jump off him all freestyle. And everyone's like walking like, what is this guy doing?
Like he literally did it like right in front of this guy. This guy was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and on the way out. In and out I did it both.
Yes,
freestyle,
you did.
bro. It's freestyle. Before
Trying
it's
to do a
before
backspin
parkour,
on
bro.
it.
It's before.
Backspin.
Hardcore parkour.
Yeah.
Hardcore parkour.
I didn't do the backspin this time. I just did the
Ooh.
pop off it.
No,
But I will do that next time I do it.
Thrust and slide.
Thrust kick.
Thrust and slide.
Sure. So you
Thrust
guys,
the thrust and kick.
you guys got shout outs? Aaron, you got shout outs, bro?
It's usually always the same too. Wife, son.
Wife, son.
Wife, son. Hey. Corey.
Oh yeah, what up?
Again.
Always to Corey.
Always Corey, dude. I mean, was he on the live stream? I didn't get a
Of
chance to
course
see
he
it, but
was.
yeah, of course
Yes,
he
he
was. He
was.
never fucking misses. Damn it,
Dog.
K-Dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Chris, you got your shout outs? No?
No, I do.
Oh wait, you're talking to me?
Yeah. Shout out to all the people in the live show.
Yeah,
Stream.
absolutely.
That was great.
That was great.
Yeah, we had a
We had a
quite
blast.
Few. It was
Chris's
it was,
first
different.
like
That was,
he was on one
different.
other before,
Yeah.
but this is kind of your first one, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was my busting my cherry again.
Sure.
Yeah. Secondary.
I want to say the one that he was on
Secondary.
was like super serial.
Yeah, that's what we
You know,
yeah,
it was like
Yeah, it
super.
was. It
So
was a serious
shout
one.
out to all those people. Shout out to my son and his buddy Aaron, not Aaron.
Not this one, but another
Yeah.
Aaron.
Aaron, why are you
Uh,
buddies with his
Aaron.
son?
Hey, Ron.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers, no.
that's it.
Bo, you have shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to all the people on the live stream: Phoenix, Chelsea, D, Corey, Steven. I know I'm forgetting other people.
But you know what? A shout out to anybody who's watching this right now.
Sure.
That
Thank
is
you
a
for-
big shout out.
Yeah,
You
you're coming in.
people.
Most likely,
You
huge.
people are the heroes.
You're the
Huge.
real heroes.
You're the heroes.
you're the reason why we do this every week. Every week, I don't
Freedom
mind doing it.
fighters,
I
bro.
love you guys.
Freedom fighters, bro. Come on
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Love you
All
guys. I don't mind doing this every week with you guys. I'd rather be doing this than watching football or anything else. I'm not gonna lie, dude. On
You
Sunday,
people.
Sunday's coming.
You.
You know, Sunday's coming. It's like, dude, what are you doing? It's like, football's on. Fuck you. I'm doing. I'm researching some stories for the podcast.
There you
I'm
go.
fucking driving into some freedom.
There you go.
I'm
bro.
gonna
Yeah.
trigger some motherfuckers
Is that how
on
you
Facebook.
exercise your freedom this weekend? How'd you exercise your freedom?
I was doing thrust squats. It's weird.
Totally.
It was weird.
Get a
Yeah.
nice sweet burn down there.
In
Get some
the-
sweet cream.
In the nude, but it got a little sketch.
I
for a
do.
second.
I do this thing called danglers.
Dude, those
Yeah.
are intense.
Yeah.
It's like
he showed me.
It's like Kegels, but
he-
for dudes.
We were working out together. He was spotting me. So.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all about
Yeah,
safety.
that was a lot of
Safety.
weight.
Safety,
Yeah.
bro.
Safety,
Yeah,
is,
safety.
is a big important
You
thing.
can move anything.
Safety
if
first.
you
Sure.
can move anything if you practice.
So Chris said, "How did you? Anyone exercise any kind of cool, fun freedom this weekend?"
Well, I spread the gospel of freedom this weekend.
Oh,
I
that's
al-
freedom.
But I always spread the gospel
So
of
the
freedom
good word of
each
freedom.
and every day.
Well,
Yeah.
the good word
Self-ownership.
of
Own yourself.
A1.
Taxation is theft. Because guess what, dude? If you don't understand that taxation is theft, because you don't get to choose where your money goes on that check that they take out. I mean, you're thinking you're grossing your, what is it, net or gross? You gross this much. It's like, dude, I put in fucking
gross it.
50 hours and 10 hours overtime this week, and it's like I gross this much, and it's like, motherfucker, dude, you gross $2,000, but you're taking home fucking 900.
Taxes, baby.
That's a fucking ripoff.
I think the taxes should be gross.
The taxes
They
definitely
are gross.
Taxes
That's what I
are
think they
ill.
should-
Ew, taxes. No,
So
no
so
more.
You're
Did you
using your A1 freedom or
Sauce?
Oh,
Steak
yeah.
sauce?
A1.
But you know what else I do?
1A.
A1 freedom sauce.
I like to I like to tell people, it's like, hey, if you don't know what we're all about, I want you to go watch a little Disney fucking treat called Robin Hood. The whole movie is why taxation is
The
theft
cartoon?
and it's bad. Yes,
The
With the
cartoon,
fox,
really?
right?
yes,
Yeah.
with the fox
I like-
and Baloo the
like
bear
that.
in there and all. Yeah,
like it.
Oh, he was
classic.
he was like Little John, wasn't he?
Little John was
Raise
Baloo the
the
bear.
taxes.
Mhm.
Triple
I like
the
it, I like it, I
taxes.
like
And Shere Khan was
Shaka Khan?
Dude, Shere
Shaka
Khan
Khan
was
she was so awesome.
Oh, he was the
Prince
John.
yeah.
Prince John.
Prince John.
She did this song in there.
Who
like,
was the damn
We
sheriff? I
don't
forget.
need another
Dude, he was like the
hero.
He was a warthog, wasn't he?
She was singing that
The
in
fuck are
Shaka
you
Khan.
talking about?
We don't
Shaka Khan,
need
Shaka
another
Khan.
hero.
Shaka Khan.
Anyway,
Anyway,
you were saying.
Oh damn! Dude. Why you gotta switch it up now? I fucking
You got all in the groove there, bro.
Shaka
Yeah,
Khan,
see?
Khan,
Sure.
Sugar cunt.
Shaka Khan,
No.
Shaka
No.
Khan.
That didn't work. Wah, wah. Bo, did you exercise any freedom this weekend?
We exercised our freedom to motherfucking barbecue.
Yeah.
Woo!
Some
You know what I'm saying?
fire.
Yeah.
Did you guys
some
go
alcohol.
Did you guys go get to do that yesterday?
No, we didn't get to do that.
Not the one thing.
But we did get to fuck with some guns a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like building and kind of fucking with them, cleaning them, and doing
Nice.
just different shit.
We got to see cute little doggies do
A lot of
cool
freedom
shit.
pups running
Yes,
around.
there was.
We got to hang out with a
Right
lot of
on.
puppies. What else do we do?
Trump got deported.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened.
Yeah.
Who? What?
Back to Ireland, right?
Let me tell the story real fast because it's kind of funny. So basically, the place we were staying at, they have dogs. They were selling dogs, and one of the dogs is a husky that was named Trump. And our buddy was going like, "Oh, I think they what do you call it?
They bought him.
Adopted out
Yeah.
Trump." And I'm all, they're like, "Is he in the car or whatever?" And they were just trying to. It's all tense. Everyone's just trying to figure out what's going on with the doggy. Kind of sad. And then they started backing out. And I'm all, I think Trump just got deported, bro.
Back debatable.
Did you
we're gonna get there.
exercise any freedoms? This
Did I? Let's see what I did.
mine and Bo's were kind of the same because we were hanging out together.
Yeah, you know what? I exercise the freedom not to do a fucking thing.
That's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Like I know I got
Shout out
invited.
to Jamie.
I
'cause
got
he's
invited.
exercising it.
He's exercising now right now. Send him on his vacation.
You know, he's like,
No, I want to say I played a little video games this
Bro.
weekend.
do you
Played a little
not-
Ghost
do you-
Recon Wildlands, which is okay, cool, but
So you
Kids were
get
playing-
freedom a little bit there.
What-
That's
yeah,
cool.
a little. But I mean,
You know-
Fortnite. I mean, these kids like Fortnite, and I
still don't get what the deal is.
fucking
with
loathe
I don't
that.
either.
I
don't-
loathe the
I don't-
game, dude. I mean,
I don't understand.
these kids. I mean, you have all these awesome graphics of the fucking systems
Is
now.
it like
and
Warcraft?
You know what? It's exactly like the World of Warcraft.
Okay, I have no idea. I literally just threw a dart.
My
And it stuck to the
my
board.
two brothers were totally in the World of Warcraft, and it's like, okay, so where's the end of the game? Oh, there is no end of the game.
No.
Then what's the point?
Interesting.
It's like, so what happens when I beat the? Oh, well, you get this cool thing. You're the victor. I was like, and that's all I get for beating this fucking game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty
Pass.
much.
Hard pass.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I like story. I like the campaign. I like the story when I play. I like to.
I hate the stories on Pornhub,
Do you?
bro.
The stories
I always
are
am skipping to
lame.
the.
But-
I'm an
Yeah.
action guy.
Yeah, totally.
But you know
what I
what?
mean?
But you know
That's
what?
why I
Like,
like
I-
Warcraft, dude. Warcraft is cool.
Hey, the story ones are pretty. I mean, you get a
It's
little
like Street
fucking,
Fighter 2 Turbo. Come on. Now.
You know, stepbrother,
Sure.
stepsister action going on there. You know?
But I mean, just a little context in what's going on isn't bad.
Well, sure. That's why there's outfits, bro. That you can get the context. Like, oh, that's the police guy,
Yeah.
and that's the person in jail. I get it.
So
Like,
you're
It's all about the skins.
And action. Let's go. Like, you know what I mean?
So you're dropping off a pizza, huh?
I was
yeah,
about to
I
go
want
there.
some sausage.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Sure,
delivery
it
skins.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm delivering my pizza right here.
Is there extra sausage? And it's like,
Sure. You order extra sausage on this pizza. And they usually have like a weird Russian accent or something. Like totally off. Like, what?
I would all do the pizza.
I am the number one pizza man.
Are you playing Sims?
Like,
Are you
what?
playing The Sims now?
This sounds a lot like the Big Lebowski.
Mario?
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. No.
That's it.
How dare you, freedom?
Sure.
On the
Yeah.
weekend.
How dare you feel
You know,
the
I
way
had
that
the
you want
weirdest.
freedom?
No, seriously.
Drink?
I had the weirdest fucking experience.
Oh, they said drink.
No.
Okay.
I was at home
There you go.
and I was sitting on my couch. I was watching a random show, whatever it was. And all of a sudden it occurred to me that I didn't have a fucking thing to do for the next 12 hours.
Wow.
And I was like, God damn, this feels good.
Yeah, that's
Like,
nice.
It was Saturday night. I didn't have anything going on. No gigs, no schedules to meet, nobody to meet up with. It was like, fuck, this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since I've had,
Some alone time.
yeah, just a full day to relax.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
chill. It was really nice. Man, I think we've gotten away from that, all of us, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Fuck.
I used to love going to the movies by myself all the time, dude. Like just
Yeah.
on my day off.
And
Go
I didn't-
early in the morning
yeah.
where there's hardly anybody in the movie theater, I could just relax, watch the movie.
Right. Like there was
Johnny,
no
don't
like
go there, Johnny. I see you
anxiety.
smiling.
There's no like anxiety involved.
Popcorn bucket with
with Pee Wee Herman.
I knew you were
Think of that
You
too.
saw me smile. All I needed to do was smile. Extra butter.
I was like, God damn it, Johnny.
Gonna need a few extra napkins. I always go for the back row.
Pee Wee Herman laughing.
That
in the
was great. I
background.
just smile.
I knew what
you
you were
motherfucker.
thinking.
All right, sorry. Continue.
Oh, man.
That's I'm not going anywhere else with that because
Sure.
So yeah, that was nice, man. Having that that time to myself and just fucking chill and play video games.
That's
And
sweet.
Yeah. Watch a little
Porn. Sure.
that, amongst other things. you know.
I know. Yeah, it's freedom, bro. You can do what you want, right?
Yeah, it was really.
It's in your own home, so
dude,
yeah.
it was such a fucking like there was like days where I have off, like say during the week, right? Like I have to go do something. I have something planned, like an appointment or whatever, something, and so you don't get to like relax, have that relaxed feeling.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying too.
Totally.
Yeah, the porn I've been watching lately has been stressing me out though.
And why is that, Johnny?
I don't know, bro. There's too much story, bro. We kind of covered this.
like invasion.
Like
or
I gotta
something.
pay attention and stuff. It's weird. You know what I mean?
It's like a whole fucking plot from 24.
Sometimes
It's like you get all stressed out, Bo, and then you get on there, and then you're like, I gotta fucking get this in the right position, and then I gotta like search out the right thing, and then the rabbit hole starts. That vortex kind of happens
And
sometimes.
the acrobats.
And then if you
and
didn't
the
get stuck in the vortex, then sometimes you just get like, hey, I'm
The
kind of
dancing
bored.
dog.
Like maybe I'll
Yeah.
try something different.
And
Maybe I'm not
meteors.
even going down the rabbit hole. Maybe I'm just like trying to find out some new
like
shit.
Aerosmith.
And then you get
You just
bored
fall down
with
the
that,
hole.
and then you're like, hey,
Like
you know
Alice
what?
tumbling.
Stockings sound cool. Maybe we just check that out. And then I'm like, wonder what happens if I just type the word in cucumber, and then just
Yeah.
weird shit comes up, and you're just like, I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
stressful sometimes, is what I
It
kept
is.
saying.
Yeah,
I mean, sometimes you just
That's all
wanna-
I'm trying to say.
blue waffle.
Sometimes what? Well,
No.
Not to get off topic,
no,
but
no.
Yeah.
have you seen the meme where it's like, dude, if you go and you
People
type
don't
into
use
Google,
it as search engine as much as they should.
oh, they
That's
should,
all
but
I'm saying.
dude, go into Google, type in
Pornhub.
most
Use
like we
that
covered
shit
that
most
as
the most
a-
top 50
Yeah.
most popular women, and go to number 7, and you're gonna be it's pretty funny. It's like
On Google?
go to Google and fucking type
But see,
in.
you're feeding into my stress, is what I'm fucking telling you.
Yes,
But
yeah.
it's already stress. Did you not listen to my story?
But it's funny.
No, it's not funny.
Yeah.
It's stressful, bro.
It's stressful.
I'm just trying to
Google
unwind.
it.
The pumpkin spice
No.
craze may have
What the
just
fuck did
jumped
you do,
the
Johnny?
shark.
See,
Sam has
this is what I'm
unveiled
talking
Here
about.
at
Like my weekend.
You
pumpkin
hit- you
spice.
hit
See,
the
I'm stressed.
table.
Yeah.
Pumpkin
I
spice.
just want to
Yeah.
watch some porn,
Yeah.
and I get stressed out because I have to search
I
out
just wanna
number
sit
7,
home
bro.
on my couch, naked.
Yeah, free balling it like
Peanut butter on my balls.
spread eagle, like just
playing Black Ops.
Sure.
Sometimes
Drinking
you don't want
waters.
a fucking
Yeah.
story. You just
Eating
wanna get
grapes.
Down,
yeah, or whatever.
You
right?
know?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. That's freedom to me.
Eating pickles.
They were raisins.
Eating
but whatever.
pickles, fucking slicing cucumbers, whatever you want, man.
or not.
Yeah.
Sure.
Eating
know,
bagels,
Just
hot
bagels.
pockets.
Just bagels. Just,
Yeah.
Eating bagels.
Sure. That was a weird one that you brought.
What,
Out of
bagels?
all the weird shit we just talked about, just that you
Yeah,
said
just
bagel.
bagels.
Yeah, it
bagels
was
is the
to me. It
weirdest
was
shit.
weird. I don't know why.
That's weird.
It was weird. It was a little weird. And you didn't even cut them. Like you left them where like they're. It was like you just ate it like it was a donut, right?
Just, yeah.
Sure.
Just hard ass bagels.
Yummy.
No, something else is hard about the bagels.
Yeah, that's what I like
Sure,
to do. Drink my blue water
Sure.
and my own
You only
fucking
eat
business.
the middle
you know
of
what
the
I'm saying?
bagel, though, right?
Ugh.
All right.
You eat around the hole. You eat around the hole.
All right. So what do we got, Bo?
So, yeah, back to the basicness. So
Sure.
I guess Hormel, the people that make
The chili, right?
Spam.
Hormel?
Hormel chili.
Hormel?
Yes,
Hormel.
Hormel. So yeah, the guys that make Spam are coming out with a limited edition flavor,
This sounds hideous.
pumpkin spice Spam.
I could see how that would work.
Says
I can't.
I have to read this. This is awesome.
Oh, it sounds hideous, bro.
Says if you're wondering how you can incorporate this special flavor into your diet, maybe suggest with pumpkin spice cream cheese on a pumpkin spice English muffin, or perhaps with pumpkin spice yogurt and a cup of piping hot pumpkin spice tea, or maybe just have it with your pumpkin spice latte.
Like I could see this as like you get the Spam, you chop it up, you fry it, you cube it, then you put a fucking toothpick in there with some tomato and something else, maybe a
With
piece of
pumpkin though.
with a piece of cheese.
That's the part that's throwing me off.
The
Like,
whole
I like
birds?
pumpkin
You
pie.
can get
I
it.
like
Yeah,
pumpkin
you
flavor.
can get it to work. The flavors
I'm
will
not
work.
feeling it, bro. Not feeling it. I like
Yeah.
Spam.
I might be overwhelmed.
Do you eat Spam, Aaron? No. You're a negative on the Spam.
Dude, the thing that cut
Yay
me
or
off
nay?
with no.
Okay, now tell your story.
And the reason why is because I remember, hearing on the radio years ago. This is
Okay,
like,
do you like Spam? I was
but
waiting.
no, really. But
Hey, Johnny, you seen that one movie?
which movie? Which movie, Bo? The Cannibalist movie, right?
That one movie.
What,
I like
what were you
Spam.
saying though?
No, that they would feed Spam to cannibals because it resembled human flesh.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, what was this on?
What
Dude,
the
this
fuck?
was on like.
I'm
this
gonna go home and eat handfuls of Spam.
Hey, there you go. But I mean, I heard this when I was
Well.
a kid, and it was
That's
like,
crazy.
yeah, dude, they feed
I feel
Spam.
like that's folklore or whatever.
Yeah.
I hope it's true.
It tastes like human flesh. Is that what you're saying?
the consistency,
The consistency.
the fucking
So the
whole-
texture.
Because it's
the
really like,
texture.
like it's really squishy. I mean,
like
it would
bologna-ish.
just squish in your hand.
So you like Spam?
Yeah, I do like Spam.
Bobo.
I'm not a fan of it. I wouldn't say I don't like it. but
Okay.
I'm
I
not a
love
fan.
Spam.
You know, I know you do.
Yeah, I'll eat Spam.
I've heard you talk about it multiple times.
Oh
Johnny.
yeah. Dick
Spam's
it down,
good,
bro. So it also resembles another consistency. # American Pie. So just saying, just so you guys know.
Just pie in it.
And it's like really greasy too. So it
Just
it's
slippery.
sure.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know. All right.
Did you figure that out by experimentation?
That's none of your fucking business. So, anyways, this story is pretty stupid because I think that's disgusting. This is my take.
It sounds.
You
disgusting.
think that you would try it out?
Yeah, I would try it out.
Like you would actually? I mean, other than like obviously if we food tested it, I would try it.
Right.
But I would not go out of my way for that.
No, I won't go.
So, Chris,
If a can of Spam flavored, or I mean, pumpkin spice flavored Spam showed up at my house,
You would eat.
I wouldn't be opposed to eating it. Yeah.
Right. But
I'd make it with some eggs or something.
Yeah.
Some breakfast stuff.
Sounds
Okay.
weird.
I could see that
I
with
could see
pancakes.
it more with the breakfast.
Pancakes,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that more.
Yeah, just a slice though. I think it would be overwhelming.
It would be
after a
too
while.
much. Yeah. I agree with that totally.
Yeah.
And Bo, you would only try it if it was like on the show, right? You wouldn't go out
Probably,
of your
yeah.
way for
No,
it.
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
go out of my way
no,
for it.
No.
And then you, would you, Aaron, not go out of your way? It would be more like when we do like a taste test on the show.
Yeah, that's the
type
only
thing.
way. I would
It'd be
do
one
it.
of those things where it's like, hey, we're gonna fucking die. We have some. We
Yeah.
have some
Okay,
pumpkin
he's more
spice.
extreme.
We have some pumpkin
Like
spice ham
apocalypse
here. I'm
shit.
like,
Yeah.
you know what? Fucking crack that bitch open. Let's eat it.
It's up to
So
you
I
though.
believe it comes out on the 23rd of
Yeah.
this month.
All right.
Oh, okay.
we'll do
So
it.
just around the corner.
It'll be available online on
Ooh,
Walmart and
we'll get
Spam.
one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So do we got any more free talk? Anyone else got something they want to talk
Yeah,
about?
so I know we talked about like Dave Chappelle earlier, and
Yeah.
we got it kind of into the style that he was delivering. Like,
Oh yeah.
so instead of like talking about what he talked about, who do you like as a comedian? Like what delivery styles do you like? Like who
does number 2 work for?
who do you like go on into your house and turn on when you
wanna watch stand-up?
want to watch a stand up?
Aaron, we'll start with. You're on this end.
I would watch Dave Chappelle.
So that's who you would
Out of anyone, that's the one you would go for.
Yeah.
Stand up. Okay.
Are these in degrees? I mean, Dave Chappelle, George
No.
Carlin.
No. He just
Bill
said
Burr.
like
if you want to watch any
like
stand up.
who's your go-to comedian?
Who would
that
you go
know
watch?
is going to make you fucking laugh?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So I'll go next. I would go definitely 2 people. I can't tell you one or the other.
Yeah.
Doug Stanhope, tied with Bill Burr. I can't tell you which one, but those guys are just one's Bill Burr's more funny, I think, and more animated, and Doug Stanhope's more like depraved and just. I mean, he talks about helping kill his mom and shit. So I mean, he's pretty dark.
Yeah.
So, but I like them both, and one of his specials. He's wearing a libertarian jersey. So I mean, you gotta
nice.
kind of
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, so that's my
little
guy.
freedom of speech.
Sure. So who's your Chris?
Right? For like my political kind of commentary, or like the like somebody who's good at observation.
I almost hit you.
Someone who's good at observation is Bill Burr. I love watching
Oh
Bill
yeah,
Burr.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Like he's really good at just analyzing people.
His like physical presence is kind of cool too.
Right. So and then like if I just want to watch some goofy comedy, I'll watch Aziz Ansari. Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Freedom, bro. Freedom.
It got quiet. Like
It's two different styles.
Sure.
I don't. I mean, I enjoy him.
Wait, who again?
Aziz Ansari
Bless you.
and Bill Burr.
I've sneezed too. Okay.
Have you guys watched the old school Bob Saget stand up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate him.
Fuck, it's pretty funny, but I mean,
Yeah, he's
That's
pretty
fine.
funny.
I just
but I mean, this is me. I mean, I remember Bob Saget fucking growing up, fucking Full House.
It
and
was.
it's like,
Let's just be honest. It was definitely because of the shock factor about his content.
That's what it
Oh,
was.
yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
I know.
you know-
I already
You're all
know.
Bob
Yeah,
Saget.
Yeah,
You're all
'cause I remember when I watched it, I was like,
What the fuck?
because I was shipped out in Half Baked, and Bob Saget was in there. Have you sucked dick for crack? And then it's like,
it was
whoa,
pretty
Bob
crazy.
Saget's in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, for real.
yeah. But who's your comedian that you would go to?
So for more like social commentary, like comedy, I mean, I do Dave Chappelle.
Oh, okay.
If I just want some silly stuff, like Chris was talking about, I'm actually Jeff Dunham.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
The
there's a
ventriloquist,
different answer.
Yeah, because I mean he's funny. I mean you've never someone actually play with puppets that well.
Oh, he's a puppet guy.
Yeah, he's the ventriloquist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has,
No.
Ahmed the undead terrorist.
Oh, dude, all of his shit is funny, but
Yeah.
you know what? Another one that I cannot look past is fucking old school Richard Pryor.
Old school Eddie Murphy.
Oh, dude. Well, if you look at it, dude, it's Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Then it
Yeah,
came
I'm surprised no one
fucking,
brought up old stuff till right
Yeah.
then too. 'Cause
Well-
there's a lot of older.
Well, it's classic.
Yeah.
Well, then and then
But
you
you
have
can. You can bring 'em all up.
Yeah, then you have fucking Chris Rock, Martin Lawrence. I mean, you could sit there and you could.
Yeah, Chris Rock is really good.
Oh,
He's
Chris
always
Rock
funny.
was fucking funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking who else?
There's so
Cat
many.
Williams. Cat Williams
Oh.
is pretty. Cat Williams is
Pimp
pretty.
Chronicles, bro, is my favorite.
That one-
His first couple
Cat
were really
Williams
good.
was
I
funny
liked
until he got crazy.
There was one
Yeah.
before that too that I liked. There was two. The one that he came out with right before Pimp Chronicles, I liked.
There
a
was
lot.
like
I
a
actually own
road trip one, right? Like where they were like doing like a road trip.
Mhm.
What was that one?
I remember watching it. I don't remember
Yeah.
it like, oh, that's my favorite stand-up.
Yeah.
And just the way he told the story, dude, it was like you were there,
Yeah.
even without watching the fucking the whole part, dude. If you were just
I
to
was
hear
there,
that
bro.
on
Remember he
audio,
always would dance in the
I
background.
was there.
I mean, look at the way that the world is headed. I mean, that show would not be on the air right now.
oh no, dude. Back when he was telling his stand-up and he's all, dude, I was walking through Disneyland and then Mickey Mouse was like, hey, I'm Rick James, bitch. And it was like, okay, I understand why you want to, I mean, when you have Mickey Mouse, like, hey, I'm Rick James, bitch, and you're with your wife and your kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
That's fucking awesome.
the Mikhail Miles.
That's awesome.
Got to church it up right there.
I'd high five Mickey Mouse at that point.
Donald Duck.
I was more of a Bluto guy.
Goofy. Yeah,
Goofy,
there we
yeah.
go. We're on the same page.
Yep.
Yeah. I liked it. Yeah.
Darkwing Duck, bro.
Oh, he
Yeah.
was awesome, dude. He was awesome.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
But did you know? I want to say it's in Europe somewhere. I think the Netherlands or somewhere. They don't want to be referred to as millennials. They want to be called the DuckTales generation. I grew up on DuckTales too. I mean, I remember fucking
DuckTales.
rushing home, fucking oh man, Disney
I
afternoon.
don't understand why a little piece of hair in the back of your head is going to be defining your whole generation. That's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know. It's
hey,
not like we're
hey,
saying
you know
we
what?
want to be mullet.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean, like,
Well, people had
mohawks
mullets.
are weird, right, Bo?
People had mullets, dude,
Actually,
so it's like we want
if
the
you bring
the-
mullets up, I guess they're making a comeback in the UK.
That's fucking hideous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't talking about mullets, but
Well, you
okay.
brought up mullets, man.
We're talking about DuckTales, bro.
DuckTales mullets.
Well, they never had a mullet on DuckTales.
What just happened?
I want to say there was only one
feel
black
like
guy I've ever seen with a mullet,
Felt like I was violated.
and that was in Free Jack. You guys remember Free Jack?
Oh, shit.
Remember the black dude with the Jerry curl
Oh,
mullet?
my God, yes.
What are you talking? Mr. T had a mullet.
He had a
No, he
mohawk.
didn't.
He had a mohawk.
He had a mohawk.
Oh, yeah,
and it
he had a
fucking came
mohawk.
back.
He,
into the-
Bo hated it. It was just.
You're not going to let me
You
do
didn't like
No,
the
I'm not.
mohawk? Bo? The
He
mohawk
hates
was-
mohawks, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
You hate mohawks, Bo?
Why, Bo?
Well,
Why, Bo?
actually, I do have a reason.
But why?
So back when I was a kid.
But why?
I'm going to tell you.
But why?
But why don't you shut the fuck up so I can tell the story?
But why? Why don't you just tell the fucking story already?
Yeah, we're waiting, bro.
Anyways, back when I was a kid, I loved Mr. T. I loved the A-Team. I wanted a mohawk. So my stepmom says, let's go get you a mohawk. It was not a mohawk. They shaved my whole fucking head.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
How does that make you hate a mohawk?
Because
Yeah.
I didn't get a mohawk.
That
I
is
got
the
my head shaved.
stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
So by not getting it, you became resentful at
Yes, I did.
Mohawks?
That's why
Yeah.
state is state, bro. Come on now.
You're so cute.
That what?
Wasn't our buddy from the barbecue last night playing some weird like country rap?
Yeah, that
weird
was
shit?
stupid.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Stupid. You should
I was
be
like, are these
ashamed of
rednecks
yourself.
rapping or something?
You should be
'Cause-
ashamed of
yeah.
yourself.
How does that sound? Is
Yeah.
Horrible, horrible.
How
We
did
went
it go?
down,
No.
Sing a few bars. Let me hear it.
I don't know.
I kind of get
remember.
the whole bluegrass tone in the voice.
No, yeah, I don't get
They had
any
like
of it.
the country
It
accent and
is
they were rapping. It
one
was
of the
just
worst
horrible.
styles of music of all times.
It was just no.
But it's just
I mean, freedom, right? You
it's
can
just
do
like
it.
when
I
they made
just
the
hate
whole, the whole.
Yeah, you can make
Pop-
it.
Cringe
pop
factor
country.
is
I'm just not
high.
gonna- I'm just not gonna
Buy it.
Yeah, buy it.
But what about country pop? You guys don't like that?
No, not
No.
really.
No.
Or the country?
I don't even like country that much.
Old country I like.
Yeah, like.
Do you at least like the
some-
Cash, the Man in
Oh,
Black?
hell,
Do you at least like
I
the
said
Man
old
in Black?
country, didn't I?
I'm not talking to you, Bo. I'm talking to Christoph right there.
Okay,
Yeah, I like
sorry.
Johnny Cash.
Awesome.
Yeah, he I've heard him play some stuff. So
Yeah.
on his own,
Favorite
not request.
Yeah.
favorite Johnny Cash song?
Like-
What is it?
Like Johnny Cash.
That is hard to
I like
answer.
Waylon Jennings. I like all those guys from that era.
But what's your favorite Johnny Cash song?
Probably Folsom Prison, I would say.
Basic bitch stuff.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, I like his other stuff, but it's
Hey,
it's
Porter.
like super catchy, and that's kind of like the sound that they came up with, like some kind of catchy kind of.
My favorite Johnny Cash song is called "Bad News."
I mean, yeah.
Hashtag look it up.
There's other
I
Johnny
will.
Cash songs. but-
Bad news spreads like
Bo,
wildfire.
yours?
Good news
I'm
travels
gonna
slow.
be. I am basic when it comes
They all
to that.
call me wildfire.
Walk the line.
Everywhere I go, I'm bad news.
I'm gonna go for the Man in Black.
Can't sing.
Okay.
See, I'm voices off.
Okay.
You gotta listen to the song Man in Black, and it's like, dude.
Watch me try to sing high. Scratch that voice. Can't
That's
do it.
awesome.
God
Sure.
damn.
Yeah.
That was the sound of an.
Sounds like
animal.
cats fucking.
So, who actually is interested? Yeah.
Ageist?
interested.
What?
Are you ageist?
No. Who's interested in actually seeing the Joker movie?
No.
I don't know, man.
Horrible.
Whatever,
Not
they're-
because of comics. Just it looks horrible to me.
Yeah, it's a different variation
It's-
on.
it's
the
their own,
Joker.
right?
It's not
their
even
own
based on
bullshit.
anything on the
Yeah.
comics, so
No,
It's
it's
the
not.
name
No,
Joker.
because there's no origin. There's
Right.
no Joker origin.
Well, the
So
Joker
there's-
has many origins in the comics. It's actually closer to one of his origins, but this is not the fucking Joker.
To me, it just looked bad. I don't want to see it. That's all.
Not my Joker. Sorry.
I think
You
it's
know-
going to be like a.
Venom.
No.
How do you make?
No,
a
not that bad. Not as bad as Venom.
Really bad.
Oh, God.
Not as bad as Venom.
Yeah.
It's
I'll give you that.
It's gonna be like a kind of like shot in the first Batman style, like the not
Actually,
not
they've-
the original
no.
Batman, but the
Batman
the,
Begins?
Yeah, Batman Begins. It's gonna
No,
be shot in that.
no,
kind
I mean,
of
like
not shot in
darker
that
kind
style.
of thing.
They've even
Yeah.
admitted-
Okay, I got what you mean now.
This will be the beginning story. This will be like the origin
story. Yeah. God damn it, DC.
Fuck.
No, but I
Get
was
your
getting
shit
into the
together.
whole. What do you guys think about the whole Twilight Batman?
I don't think there's a. I don't, think
I
there's a
don't really
problem
care
with
either way, honestly.
What-
Until I
what-
see it. I have
what's
to
a
see
Twilight
it.
Batman?
I have to see the
the guy,
trailer.
the main guy who was in Twilight, he's playing Batman. Robert Patterson or something like
it.
that.
Yes, that's it.
So he's playing Batman,
Sparkles.
which I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to. I want to see that younger, that Batman that gets his ass kicked, and it's supposed to be like not one villain or two. It's supposed to be like a bunch of villains.
How do
in
we
this
know he's getting his ass kicked?
Because he's Batman first starting out, and
How do
they've
we
even
know that
said-
that's how they're going to do
and-
it?
And the directors even said, "Dude, he gets his ass kicked." In this
That's
one.
what I was asking. 'Cause
See,
I didn't
want
know.
to see. I want to
That's
see
cool.
more of a Batman detective movie.
But that's
Well,
what.
actually,
But
me
that's
and
what
John-
this
yeah.
is. This is going to be the whole him like learning
I
how
think
to
the
be
jury's
Batman.
out till we see the trailer.
Yeah. I mean, till we
And
see
then
the trailer.
movie.
But
And then the movie.
I'm actually, dude. I was one of those people that were like, you know what, fuck Ben Affleck as Batman. But then after I started
He's
seeing
good.
it more, I was like, dude, he was actually
He was
really good.
I agree. I was the same.
Well,
He
the
was-
thing is, you anybody could play Batman.
But not too many people could play Bruce Wayne.
and that's the thing. You
And
have to be
he
able to play-
played
yes.
a really good Bruce Wayne.
Yes, he
I
did.
agree.
But
He-
honestly, I thought
even
he was
in
going
his
to
like
be.
body shape and his like
Dad bod.
his body shape and his and his suit were like the animated series Batman.
Well,
They
yeah.
were.
Like
They were.
his
I mean,
body
because
style.
if you sit there and watch the original fucking Batman the animated series, he was serious, but he was kind of an asshole. I mean, he was an asshole, but he was like funny too. He's like, oh yeah, because of this, right? And it's like, really,
Yeah,
Bruce,
yeah.
you're gonna fucking sit there and talk that shit at the same time? But I was really hoping that we were gonna get more of an arrogant, more of a pompous Bruce Wayne out of Ben Affleck. Because because Bruce Wayne, he's a rich fuck, dude. You got to realize that he's a spoiled rich fuck. His parents were killed.
but he's old Batman at that point.
He knows he's a spoiled rich fuck.
You know
but here it is. So
I don't
wouldn't that
think the
still
old
carry
one's
in?
that way.
But I don't think Bruce Wayne's ever acted like a spoiled rich kid.
Only
even
when
in
he
the
had
comics.
to.
It was an act when he did.
Yeah.
But that's part of his persona. Fucking Bruce
yeah, but
Wayne and
not when he
Batman
was
have
older
to be
though.
separate.
Not
he
the
was just
older one.
grouchy
though.
when he was older.
Oh, dude, when he was
Yeah.
old, it's like Bruce Wayne. Nobody gives a fuck about an old Bruce
Like,
Wayne.
he just tells it straight by the time.
But
he
I
gets
like
old.
actually what you said, Chris, is you want to see more of the detective side. Because me
Yeah.
and Johnny were actually talking about that today at lunch.
Yeah.
That, even like, say, with Spider-Man, these characters, they tend to only show one side in the movies, like Batman the
They
Brawler.
can't capture the whole thing. They have only
Yeah.
like one part.
Right.
Like, they'll have Spider-Man being, just the fighter, the sarcastic guy, but they don't show the scientist side of him.
Oh man, they keep doing Spider-Man dirty too, man.
Like the only
And they always do
Spider-Man-
origins of
Ah,
it too. So
dude,
it's like
The
so
only
horrible.
Spider-Man to actually show his scientific side was the Amazing Spider-Man, where he's actually creating his suit, his own, web shooters.
Yeah, even that was basic.
hashtag
Yeah.
not my Spider-Man
Yeah.
from the comics.
And then, Tobey Maguire had the organic shooters, which is,
Yes.
know?
Even like
Tom Holland, yeah, he got his tech from Tony Stark. Like, really?
And that's what I didn't like about the whole Tom Holland Spider-Man. I mean, he was
the whole
way too
Shocker
much.
thing too storyline was.
But not
kinda
that. But I
lame.
mean, he was too much.
The Shocker.
Oh.
No, that's right. But Tim, Tom Holland, he was way too much. Oh yeah, I got my suit from fucking Tony Stark. He did all this, and there was never any like, oh, Spider-Man did this on his own. It was always Tony Stark doing his own.
I hate that, dude.
Well, it's
And
like,
not only that, but then why do they keep making Aunt May younger and younger? Why can't we get that old fucking?
we were actually brought that up
Very
too.
weird.
Like, we
You
brought
give
that
a
up.
sexy ass, Melissa Tomei, fucking when she should look like fucking.
Yeah.
What's her name for fucking for Murder She Wrote.
Angela Lansbury.
Yeah, she should look like
She
that.
didn't
dude.
really look like that in the comic book.
But like,
That's
even
debatable.
like, look at Batman.
Not at all like Murder She Wrote.
You remember Aunt May looking
I
like
hate that show.
Like
the
Betty White.
Tweety Bird old lady.
Yes, yes.
Yes, more
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
More like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
But that
yeah.
was more
That's
exaggerated.
not
Yeah.
Angela
Yeah, yeah.
Lansbury.
But yeah, more of that stuff.
Yeah, more.
But yeah, like, I mean, I think
A
the
little less
only
lesbian.
the
Yeah.
only movie to actually
More old
showcase
lady.
Batman's detective side was the Tim Burton Batman's.
Yeah, a little bit where he kind of had to.
Well, he
do
figured-
some
A little bit
research.
more so.
He
Yeah.
figured out the combination for the that created the Joker.
I like
fucking
when
poison.
Batman thinks it's like he's a detective.
Because there's one of his villains. Yeah. Isn't there a villain?
It's like
that
this.
actually calls him the
Chris and me
detective?
were like, dude, where are my keys? And I can't figure out where my keys are. And it's like, we're fucking detectives on a case right now.
Yeah,
Be
it's just like
Batman,
that.
bro.
We found the keys
Right.
in a
Batman.
place they shouldn't have been.
Awesome, right? Like it's like we're
Dun,
detectives.
dun, dun, Batman.
So
Somebody.
Yeah,
loses
that's
their
exactly how the
keys.
song goes.
Batman. But don't you think by now? I mean, how many reincarnations of Batman have we been through?
That Spider-Man, Batman, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Too many.
So don't you kind of think? And I think fucking this asshole fucking pulled it off pretty good in the last Spider-Man movie or the Spider-Man movie before last, to where he could play an old school fucking Bruce Wayne and still rock that shit.
Batman, you mean?
Yes,
Batman. You said
I'm
Spider-Man.
talking about how,
Keaton,
did I?
Michael Keaton.
You meant Batman, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make
But
sure.
no, Michael Keaton was in
Yeah.
the newer Spider-Man Homecoming, which honestly, I'm sitting there, I'm watching the whole thing, I'm like, dude, why don't we have a Batman Beyond movie already?
Exactly. Everybody's been
A
asking.
lot
for
of the
that.
fans say that on the chat.
But no,
things.
really, fucking Batman, dude, you can kill so many birds with fucking
Yeah.
one stone
You're
by giving
starting a
somebody
new
else.
thing.
Start something new. Why do
Batman
you always go
Beyond?
to this
I
fucking
don't
regurgitate? It would, dude. The whole story behind Batman Beyond was fucking,
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
Well,
was
wasn't
pretty
he like
cool.
like
I just-
almost like a
Pornhub.
clone?
He
or
was a
something?
clone,
Yeah.
and then he was
Pornhub is
fucking.
way cooler, but-
Yeah.
Well, that's true. It is.
Yeah.
You know, you could see Batman and.
Type in Batman Beyond Pornhub and see what happens.
Yeah, you
and
use
get
that-
back to me.
They have an amazing
I haven't
search
searched that
engine.
out yet.
They have an
I'm
amazing
cool.
search
Sure.
engine.
I have not searched that out yet.
I'm cool.
Okay.
But then in Batman Beyond, you have the Splicers, which the people
Spice Girls?
Splicers.
Oh,
Splicer.
For what?
They take on when they actually get the fucking animal characteristics and all that. You have a fucking tiger.
Yeah, I think I'm just
he hasn't got through the boys where he talks about the Spice Girls.
I'm just too fucking old school for comic books, I guess.
Wait, what?
What?
Like, I like the basic back to the beginning stuff.
What?
The origin stories?
Yeah.
What?
Like,
we've heard it like 5 million fucking times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Try something.
But you mean like
but
authentic,
it's nostalgic.
though?
It's nostalgic for me, you know.
How many
That's the
times
thing.
do we need
Yeah.
to see Bruce Wayne's parents get killed?
Hey, really?
Or Uncle Ben get killed?
They're about done getting killed at this point.
Well,
dude.
yeah,
Uncle
they're
Ben's
not going to
like,
make a new Spider-Man movie because they don't have any other stories to tell in that show.
They have
He's always
chasing.
chasing.
No, Spider-Man has a lot of fucking stories.
Yeah, maybe, but they don't connect with the people, I guess. I mean, otherwise it would be.
How do they know if they've never tried?
But they've never even pushed any other villains, in Spider-Man other than fucking the regulars that they do.
I think somebody's waiting to get that first part right to write the rest of
The
it. or to
only
tell
one
the
that they
rest of the
actually
story.
came close to almost any of the comics was the Amazing Spider-Man 2, when Gwen Stacy died.
Ooh, yeah.
Because that was actually comic book
And
accurate.
then you had the Rhino in there and all. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure, but I mean, if you're not going to get fucking representation on your screen, why even bother watching it?
If you want to know about Spider-Man, get some comics.
That's true.
That's a fun way to start.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's way cooler. All right. So you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about? Woo Assassin's garbage.
Anime.
Yes, it is.
Woo Assassin is trash.
Aaron might like that.
Complete trash. Yeah.
I might like that.
That was good, bud.
The Boys was iffy.
Yeah, you haven't watched it. Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. Watch it. Actually watch it.
Whoa!
I mean, I guess we could do the wrap-up.
All right.
So, first moral of the story for
what?
today is do not wear a Fitbit. They will track your
I
ass.
feel like if you reverse the teleprompter back up to the top, we could actually see what we talked about.
Okay. Well, I was going by that, so my bad.
So first wrap up, Jamie, we need you.
Yeah, Jamie,
Yeah,
please come here.
yeah,
Bo is not
I can't
allowed
do
to
this
do.
work.
Yeah,
No,
you're not
I-
allowed to do this. So if you buy a Fitbit and you want to get tracked by the government, you're an asshole.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah. What's the other one? Bears? What was that one? That was weird.
Bears walking in your house, try to fuck you up. Fuck them up, fucking assholes.
Get a gun, asshole.
Yeah.
Come on.
Stash a bunch around.
Pumpkin spice spam? You might be an asshole.
Yeah.
I tried though. So I'm an asshole. Sure.
Weird sports, fucking kicking a soccer ball around full of fucking diesel and fucking whatever else.
Way to way to contaminate the earth.
That's
asshole.
awesome,
Fireball
dude.
is cool.
Fireball.
asshole. Yeah.
Fireball, yeah.
Sports are weird.
Yeah, weird.
A little
Sports
bit.
are weird.
Sure.
Trump's an
Especially in
asshole.
America.
I mean,
Trump
you might,
is an asshole.
You might, yeah, he is. You might be an asshole if you decide to steal someone's truck while they're trying to rob somewhere.
Or you might be an asshole if you're trying to fucking steal something and somebody takes your truck. Then you're a fucking asshole.
Just remember, asshole, just a pinky.
Oh, this is not nearly as smooth as
Save
fucking
me,
Jamie
Chris.
does it.
Save me.
Fancy bitch.
Oh!
Chris, do something.
That's it for us, everybody.
There we go.
are out of here. Thank you for watching another
Shit show.
Whatever. Grim 86 Freedom First
Shit
episode
show.
I
54.
don't know what the fuck this was, but
Worst
yeah.
episode ever. Thanks,
Worst
Bo.
episode ever. We're out.
Thanks, Chris.
Oh, remember, don't trust your leaders.
Yeah, never trust them.
About
popping a cap in
freedom,
his
they
ass.
start talking about jerking off in New Zealand or
I was
something.
literally trying to go somewhere away.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
I was trying to get into secret societies, but apparently we can't get
Ooh,
there.
let's
'Cause we had to talk
Oh,
about,
God.
We had to talk about
Let's do
Switzerland or whatever the fuck.
What about Switzerland? I fucking tuned out like 20 minutes ago. Oh, my God, dude.
So, on this show, thanks for Freedom 30. Buy some shit. Help us out. Wrap it up. I'm reading the teleprompter at this point. I'm like Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
I'm like Ron Burgundy. Fuck yourself,
I'm
San
Ron
Diego.
Burgundy?
I'm
God damn it, who typed in a fucking question mark?
You know he reads everything on the teleprompter.